Ladies and gentlemen, I have no intro. I don't even care. This week of wrestling has been fucking nuts. It's the TPA podcast. I'm Cliff. Brandon and Asia are with me.
I guess.
First of all, happy to have you back, Asia. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that bullshit.
Seriously, it was the whitest podcast without you being
Thank,
here.
thank you, Jarvarus, by the way, for saving it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Jarvarus. But
I
yeah,
mean, I
was it?
mean, y'all did your job. Y'all did a good job without
Did,
me.
did I bury Billy Kay enough?
Enough. I mean, you still could,
We
fully
can.
went in on her.
No one can
Like,
bury.
fully go in on the bitch.
No one can bury Billy like you can.
No.
I know. And there's this misconception of why I bury the iconics the way I do.
Right. So
But
yeah.
I'll get to that once we get to the iconics versus Becky
Oh
and
yeah,
Nikki
this will be
Cross.
your chance to finally do that. Thank God.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
Brandon. Brandon had a few shout outs he wanted to give, and go
Okay.
ahead and have it. Take it away, Brandon.
Okay. So, guys, if you aren't aware, tomorrow is the start of LGBT Pride Month. It's
Yeah.
Woo!
its entire month, just like with Black History Month. Its entire month where people LGBT, lesbian, gays, bis, people that are trans, got to give love to my asexual people out there. Basically, if you're in the LGBT community, if you're an ally, even, celebrate Pride. Um, and that's what this is about. Um, I just want to say, so WWE on June 7th is going to be putting on their Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my god.
um, yeah, and
Taker
unfortunately,
Goldberg, guys, let's go.
that show will feature no women. However,
Yeah,
if you guys are not aware, Pro Wrestling Eve is
it's
going to be.
awesome.
Yes, they are. They are going to be doing a live stream the same day on their Facebook. A majority of that time, it's going to be all women's wrestling. If you guys, real quick about Pro Wrestling Eve, if you aren't aware what Pro Wrestling Eve is, they are an all women's wrestling promotion based out of London. They,
Do you want to give some of the names that have come through for Wrestling
if you guys have watched NXT UK, you'll be familiar with several of the women that show up there.
Eve? Haley
Nina,
Ray,
Kaylee
Piper,
Ray, Nina
yeah,
Samuels, Jenny, our current NXT UK Women's Champion, Tony Storm.
Tony!
and of course our lovable mammal herself, the best ever, Chris Wolf.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Isn't the show called Super She Down?
I think it is.
yep.
Okay.
They
If you don't want to watch Super Showdown with Undertaker and Goldberg and all the other geriatrics, watch Super Showdown.
seriously, it's fucking great. Seriously, don't give to all of our subscribers, all of our fans that watch us,
All
please,
10 of you.
all 10 of you,
Yeah,
um, don't give your money to WWE's Super Showdown. Don't bother watching it because all it's doing is supporting a misogynistic, dictatorial, like sexist,
this is some good shit.
homophobic. That's another big thing.
Oh,
Xeno-
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Um,
Homophobic,
Definitely.
xenophobic, all that shit.
country,
Cornette.
don't watch the fucking show. Support women's wrestling.
I
Support
mean,
Pride.
that show pretty much sums up that men's wrestling right now is boring anyway. So, I mean, go watch women's wrestling, which is already the best thing in wrestling so far. So,
Seriously, guys,
go do
seriously,
it.
go watch Pro Wrestling Eve. I want to say thanks, give a couple shout outs to about three to four LGBT women's wrestlers. Well, actually, one of them's a guy. Um, I want to give a shout out to Charlie fucking Morgan,
Charlie
a
motherfucking Morgan.
a for
Woo!
a former Pro Wrestling Eve champion. I want to give a shout out to one of my favorites there. One of my other favorites there, Rebel Kinney, the Psycho Dyke, as she's known.
Oh,
That's what she calls herself.
Hey.
Don't. That's what
Yeah.
she calls herself.
okay.
I want to give a special mention to Sunny Kiss,
Yeah.
Lucha Underground Sunny Kiss.
We love
By the
you,
way,
Sonny. You're amazing talent, and unlike certain people in the wrestling business, we appreciate you, and we know how
Fuck you,
talented
Jim
you are.
Cornette.
We'll
Just
talk
fuck
about
you.
his bitch ass fucking. We'll talk about him later. Fuck that fucking shit. Another geriatric that needs to die. But yeah, go ahead.
And last but not least is WWE superstar and resident donut enthusiast Sonya Deville.
Yeah. We love you, Sonya. You should be that push and not Mandy Rose, because Mandy Rose is kind of fucking up and flopping.
Last thing I want to say, guys. If you guys are going to any Pride events, any parades, if there's, just be safe. Have fun. If there's alcohol there, please drink responsibly, guys. If you had a bit too much, grab an Uber, get a taxi, call a friend, call your parents, do whatever it is you feel you have to do. Just be safe, have fun. We love you.
And to quote Progress, to quote Jim Smallman, don't be a dick.
Okay, guys.
No. Don't drink. Just suck a dick.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
That's all you have to do.
Suck a dick. Eat out some vaginas. Do whatever you guys want to do. Do you guys? All right, guys. All right, let's get into this proper.
The last words of your thing was eat up some vaginas. I approve. But yes, suck dick, eat up some vaginas. Don't be a bigot.
Yes.
We'll talk about him later. Probably choking on some. Well, he's not choking on tickets. Probably choking on Burger King. But anyways, we have a lot of stuff to talk about.
So much.
Jesus. I know, Asia. I know you don't. Since I know you don't want to talk about it much, do you want to just get it out of the way?
Just get out the way. Let's not spend too much time on it.
AEW had a show, guys. Did you know?
You were the only one that watched.
You paid $50.
I bit the bullet. I bit the bullet for you guys. I bit the bullet for everyone here.
I didn't tell you to do it. No, I pointed a gun to your head and say, "Oh, pay for the show so that all the other ones can watch it."
No, because I mean, I knew like you guys weren't gonna watch it.
It was like
so I was gonna be the guy to kind of give you guys like the rundown of the show.
You were essentially playing Russian roulette with a loaded gun.
Yes. And I'm alive.
You better watch that show 50 times. That's all I fucking know.
I can't even go back to watch it on Bleacher Report.
Jesus.
Bitch.
So what was the point?
To watch the show first. I don't fucking know, but I watched it. And you know what?
I'm just gonna say it. And Cliff, you and I already agreed on this. It should have been cheaper, and it should have been on Fight.
Hell yeah, it should have been cheap. Like Fight is a much better place. Like Bleacher Report Live is kind of a weird place for it.
Right.
You know, it should have been like $30, like $50 for your first show. Like that better be your WrestleMania. That better be your WrestleMania.
Okay, the show was good from top to bottom. It was good. It was not changed the world good like they were promoting it. It was good.
Okay. Let me just talk about the whole show as a whole. Okay, the pre-show, the battle
was $50 good.
The battle royal happened. It was everyone had their shine. It was what it was. It had its good and bad moments, but around the end, it got really good. Predictable. Once Adam Page came in, it was predictable as fuck. Adam Page would win. Got a big pop. MJF is a goddamn star. I love MJF. The goddamn death. I don't care what he tweeted today, even though I will have a talk with him.
We're gonna drag him.
We can drag him later, but for right now, MJF is an absolute god.
No, he's trash.
Oh boy.
Hey Brandon, do you know what? Brandon,
trash, bitch.
Brandon, did you see what MJF tweeted today?
White people don't have any taste.
I didn't. Was he doing like a cave? Was he doing a kayfabe character thing like he usually does?
He said Prince was overrated.
I mean,
we're done.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah. I mean, he could have said some way worse shit about Prince, but
no
fighting words. Those are fighting words, Brandon.
Yeah, I know. Hey, to be fair, it could have been even worse. What if he said this about Michael Jackson or some person? If he had said about MJ, to me, if he said about MJ, that would have been way worse.
Prince.
Prince is greater than Michael Jackson. I just said it.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll take Prince over MJ. They're both great, but I take Prince.
Okay.
Oh man, but an amazing match. Well, not amazing match. He's an amazing performer, but the match was good. Adam Page won, predictable, because his knee was fucked. Like he has an injured knee. He couldn't wrestle Pac because we all know what happened there. It should have made an event of the pre-show. Instead, we got Sammy G versus Kip Sabian. Really good match, flippy shit. Kip Sabian won with Bianca's finisher, which is hilarious. But then we get the video of Cody, Kenny, and the Bucks doing their Being Elite stuff. It was, and then Kenny did the fucking the thumbs up kid, whatever the fuck his name is, did that fucking meme. And they come out, boys club, we're great, blah blah blah. Then we get to the start of the show, SCU versus fuck, the guys from Dragon Gate. Shit. A good match, good opener. Every match, I'll just say this: every match got better and better as we went until we got to the main event, which we'll get to.
Right.
Like the three-way women's match that turned into a four-way was really good because Randy came out and I was petrified because she came out in her gear and I'm like, oh no, she's gonna fucking be in this match.
We all scared shitless because it's like, oh god, it's gonna be the authority.
But she said, this is great, but this women's match needs to be awesome. And then she backed up and The Miz came out, but no, Awesome Kong fucking came out. Awesome fucking Kong is in AEW. That is a huge fucking cue.
And this is very good for their women's division because Glow, they just announced that their third season's coming back by August time. So you got the Glow promotion. Awesome Kong is a great household name, especially from Impact and all the history she made in women's wrestling. You have you have Britt Baker, who's probably AEW's favorite, who they want to build a women's division around. Kylie Ray, who's so over on this show. Sadie, who was just signed like a week or two ago. And
which Sadie Gibbs is insane. Sadie Gibbs is insane.
Huh?
Sadie Gibbs is insane.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, the real package for her.
I'm like, no, don't compare her to Charlotte. She's Sadie Gibbs.
No, she's famous. No, she's Sadie Gibbs, and if anything, she's female Osprey. Speaking of which, fuck you, Will Osprey. For holding her back and basically basically this shit basically blackballed her from fucking New Japan.
Well, he didn't blackball her. He just decided hey, he's the only guy. He's the only thing that matters in Japan, according to him. But
he was trying to gatekeep her.
It was stupid. And yeah, Sadie Gibbs is she's gonna kill it. She's gonna be a big part of that women's division. I love it.
It's the women's division.
It's stacked, man. I mean, we have both Kongs. We have both Kongs, guys.
Yeah, Aja Kong too.
What more do you need? And oh my god. Well, first we got the Angelico Jack Evans versus Best Friends match. Even better than the first tag match. Really, really good. We got 3 tag matches on the show. Jesus Christ. Before, if you count the next match, the 6-woman tag, which, oh my god, this match was a fucking amazing. Not even just Aja Kong and Hikaru Shida. Every single one in this match. Oh my god, they all had personality. They all had great characters. They all were over. Like, a highlight fest. It was amazing. Go seek out this match at all costs.
Right.
Like,
very good match. Very good. The finish of it was like.
Well, the finish was fine if it wasn't for the spot before that having the guy with the ring bell completely fuck up and ring the bell on the 2 count.
Right.
So yeah, thanks for that botch, you dumbass. On the best match of the night, you had to ruin it. And then we get to a match I needed time to kind of think of how I thought of it. Dustin versus Cody.
I need to watch the game after that.
He bled. Dude. Okay.
This was almost Eddie Guerrero Judgment Day 2004 levels of goddamn disgusting amounts of blood.
Guys.
Well, before we talk about that, we gotta talk about Cody's entrance.
We do. We do. So Cody comes out with Brandy. And we see this fucking throne with the dramatic music, and we're like, no. What the fuck is this? What, is he gonna like? First, I thought he was gonna cosplay as Triple H, or Dustin was gonna cosplay. But no, the throne was just there, and then they came out, and then all of a sudden I see Brandy with a sledgehammer, and I'm like, no. Like, they're not gonna do it. They're really not gonna be that petty, are they? And then I see she hands it to Cody, and he starts walking, and I'm like, oh, we're really doing this, huh? We're really taking this time in a feud with his brother, where he's trying to kill the Attitude Era, to just take a pot shot at Triple H. And the crowd was white hot for it.
The backstory of this was that it's not mainly a shot at Vince or WWE. It's more a shot at Triple H, because right around that time when Stardust was coming to its closing moments at WWE and before Cody left, Cody was trying to do more with the Stardust gimmick and trying to get like more mileage out of it, and Triple H was just giving him the runaround. And
Triple
then
H made several comments too about like not having anything for him and not really seeing a lot in the gimmick, etc.,
and more specifically, while Stardust and Goldust was feuding, he specifically told Cody that your feud with Dustin is not Mania worthy.
And then we get to this match, and I mean,
here's
the thing.
Should we say?
Because remember, guys, I just want to say this. Remember, guys, Triple H versus Batista apparently was Mania worthy.
I'm just gonna say one thing. I'm the resident deathmatch guy. I've watched my fair share of really bloody matches. I thought this was a little much.
I thought it was
stab each other with scissors.
I thought the entrance itself was like him trying to throw shots at Triple H was corny, especially going to your first show.
Yeah, it was a bit heavy-handed.
They cannot go.
You can't rely.
They can't do it all the time. They cannot do this every single show.
Well, fine. Your show is great, good, fine, okay, but you can't do it at the next show. You can't do it once y'all have y'all weekly shows in October.
You can't rely on it.
You can't.
And I will say I found out something about the show that is very interesting. This pay-per-view had a higher pay-per-view buy rate than any pay-per-view TNA ever put out.
Well, I would expect it to.
Just a little, because people were comparing it to TNA, and I'm like,
no,
because AEW has takeover.
I'm saying not you. I'm saying other people. They're like, oh, it's gonna die like TNA did. It's gonna be. Because some people were literally comparing it to the Monday Night Wars from 2010. If you can even call it.
No, you can't. No.
You can't even call it that.
Because that wasn't even like a war thing. Because WWE at that point was beating TNA's ass. But
they never even brought them up. The closest thing we got was John Cena saying, "I'll go to another company, brother," because Hogan was there. It was like to Vince or something.
But yeah,
it ain't that. Like, come on. This is like TNA immediately fucked up. AEW still has some time.
Yeah, they have time. They have one good show, but I wouldn't base everything like AEW is going to succeed off of one good show. They have promise and all, but let's see what happens in a year or two time. That's why I'm like, y'all shouldn't be throwing shots and shade very early, because we saw how TNA was.
It's one thing.
What happened with them.
It's easier to put on a great match card with great wrestling. It's another thing to put on weekly television.
Like, and
that shit ain't easy.
And Cliff, you and I had a conversation about this. You were saying, like, for as good as PWG is, PWG's whole thing is they're not very big, and all they do is just wrestling. It's not like a
and it's only like every 2 months they have a DVD. Like, they're not going to have weekly TV. So it's like, it's easier to like, I mean, I love PWG. They're one of my favorite promotions because of that, and they've never changed their style. But like, it's easier when, you just have great wrestlers,
but
have wrestling shows.
But weekly television, you have to have stories, you have to have narratives, you have to have a lot of things.
And even in PWG, they've told stories in their matches. Like, they've had angles happen after matches. Like,
right, but that's what they've had to do. They haven't had a weekly television, whereas AEW was going to have to prove themselves on that front.
Oh, and by the
Right.
way, if their TV it consists of this one segment with Peter Avalon and Leva Bates, oh my God, I do not want to see this television show because it was
Like I
WWE
think
style
that's
cringe.
they trying to focus more on backstage segments than the in ring work, and I'm like, after with that, no, don't do
The
that. No.
backstage segment on Double or Nothing was absolute garbage. The worst part of the show, outside of Jim Ross's commentary, the worst part of the
Outside
show.
the commentary, they didn't do a
I
good
need
job.
to give a shout out. I need to give a shout out to my boy, the young god himself, Excalibur. This man fucking carried this entire 3-man commentary booth the entire night.
So
This man,
was he actually the play-by-play guy, or was that Jim?
basically, I mean, Jim Ross was supposed to be, but no, it was basically Excalibur. Yeah, he was calling all the moves, and even he had some like good one-liners. Excalibur is amazing.
I mean, and we know that from his PWG work.
Exactly.
We know how good he
no
is.
surprise. I even said Excalibur is going to be by far the highlight of this commentary team. And the worst part about it, Jim Ross wasn't even the worst commentator on that booth. That third guy, I don't know who he is, but dude, you suck. And I'm sorry, you fucking suck. Do not commentate again. Ever. Find something else to do.
Yep.
Take up knitting. Like, something. But yeah, Cody Dustin, it was an amazing match. Like,
but seriously, Dustin, please stop.
He had to have gotten
to do that.
He had to have gotten a blood transfusion, like, not even immediately after, because immediately after they did like those press conferences, and like Dustin said that Vince needs to watch his ass. That's the thing. Cody was taking shots at Triple H. Dustin was the one taking shots at Vince.
There is not gonna be a war. Stop. There's not gonna be a war. Stop trying to force this shit. Cause it's gonna backfire on your ass. Just try to be AEW. Try to be your own entity before y'all. If y'all want to force a war in 1 or 2 years' time and y'all doing amazing shit, fine, okay, but not right now.
You guys
if you want to force a war by trying to get dirty creative by being better backstage and trying to change the environment in like toxic environment, fine, okay, but trying to force a war right now, like on dirty, like on TV, is not gonna work.
Like, it's exciting and all, but again, don't like. You just
get mad annoying.
First, you need to form your own identity. You need to like find out how to make great wrestling shows on the regular, and just like build your brand that way. Build your brand by making great wrestling, which they're doing a good job of it. They just need to keep it up.
Yes, they're doing a good job, but this is based on one pay-per-view. You don't know what's going to be the next pay-per-view.
Yeah, because as great as the wrestling was, outside of the Cody Dustin match, there wasn't really that much storytelling in this show.
There was no storytelling besides that match.
Right.
Let's not even get started.
Maybe some of the stuff the Best Friends and Helco and Jack Evans did, but that was mostly comedy stuff.
And then let's not even get started on that trash-ass main event.
Well, we'll get to it.
Again.
We will talk about that mess.
I guess I'm just gonna say, as the Resident Deathmatch guy, Dustin, why? You didn't need to do
so much blood.
It literally, like all over the ring, all over the mats. It was fucking gross. Cody won, of course. In fact, all
the first of the elite to win on this show, by the way,
except for one man, but we'll get to that later. Young Bucks versus Pentagon and Phoenix. To no surprise, the Young Bucks went over because it's the fucking Young Bucks. An amazing. At first, I was like, okay, it's the usual Young Bucks match. It went way too long, but whatever. But yeah, it was a great match. I can't lie. They went all out. Because Young Bucks, they do the flippy shit and the spot fest, but they went all out with the spot fest. They did everything.
Now, this match has caused a debate online because everyone's automatically saying that the Young Bucks are the best tag team of all time.
Of all time? Wait, hold up. Today. That's nothing new.
I mean, here's the thing. If you like that style, they definitely be on your top list. But
Are they up there? Yes, but people are shitting like then they're shitting on the Usos. And I'm like, dude, I prefer the Usos honestly.
Because some people were showing the Usos because Greg Hamilton, that ring announcer was saying, "Oh, this is a good match," but no, y'all can't beat the Usos or all that stuff.
So Greg Hamilton kind of like, well, at that point, Greg Hamilton kind of caused that shit. Then Greg Hamilton basically like caused the ruckus, I guess. Then
I mean, the Young Bucks, they're good, but they're not for me. But I'm not gonna say they're the best. Like, let's see how they do in WWE, and can they work that limited style that the Usos had to do, and then we could see are they the best.
Well, here's the thing.
That's the thing. You can't compare a team from outside of WWE with a unlimited style like the Young Bucks.
Where every
match
has
to work a limited style
where every match in WWE is overly produced, overly booked.
And every match outside of WWE is multiple kickouts, super kicks, all like no selling.
I mean, and again,
no
that's
psychology.
not again. That's the Young Bucks. Again, that's the Young Bucks. That's not every tag team.
Exactly, but that's the thing. That's the thing. But that's what gets wrestling fans hyped nowadays. That's what gets them hyped, and that's what everyone say that is an amazing match. And that's why some fans will say that the Young Bucks are the best tag team today.
I mean, I love my crazy spot fest bullshit in wrestling. Believe me, I do.
Tell a story.
But you know, the crazy thing is, what everyone said the best match on this show was, even though I disagree, I think it's a 6-woman tag. Everyone's favorite match on the show was the old school bloody storytelling 80s match.
Because it told a story.
Exactly.
It told a story before, during, and after the match where Cody cut a promo that was very much reminiscent of the promo that Dusty cut with Dustin when they were in WCW when Dusty tried to get Dustin to be when Dusty tried to get Dustin to have him as his tag team partner.
See, I didn't even catch that at first, but then I saw the tweet about it and I'm like, oh my god, that's awesome. Like they went all out with the story, like the tribute. Like it was the ultimate love letter to Dusty because Dusty would bleed a lot in his matches too. But I mean, not to that extent.
Honestly, the Cody Dustin match felt a lot like an old school NWA match.
Yeah. The saddest thing is this might be Cody's best match ever.
It is.
It's with Dustin.
It honestly is.
And it's with Dustin.
Dustin did what Okada and Omega couldn't do.
And if we go by what Dave Meltzer gave that match, he gave it 5 stars.
At first, you said.
Are we really going to take investment in something that Meltzer says?
Oh no, but I'm just saying this is like Cody's first 5-star match, I believe.
Here's the thing: I have been waiting since the show to see what that main event was going to be given by Dave Meltzer because I'm like, there's no way he can give this 5 stars. There's no way he can even give this 4 stars. I know Kenny Omega is his lover, but no, there's no way.
None.
But yeah.
He did.
Meltzer was like, well, hold my beer.
So the main event, Omega Jericho, Alpha Omega 2.
The only notable thing was the post-match. That's it. This match was garbage.
I'm not going to go as far as say it was garbage, but it was a disappointment.
It was underwhelming.
I'll say it was garbage. Garbage.
So would you say it was garbage if the finish was different?
Okay, well, I want to talk about that.
I'm mainly saying it's garbage. I'm mainly saying it's garbage because of the finish.
Oh,
okay. It's not even the finish. It just felt like it never clicked.
Yeah, it never because their first match was a lot better than this. Way better. Like Jarvarus, you can attest. Their first match was a million times better than this.
Yes, their first match. I would say.
Oh, definitely.
I want to talk about that spinning back elbow, the Judas effect Jericho
does. The Judas effect. A finisher that Jericho.
The Judas effect, a.k.a. I'm going to steal one of John Jones's patented moves.
I need to build this up. So I think about a month and a half ago, Jericho did some kind of promo building up his new finisher, the Judas effect. And everyone on commentary, even during the match, was talking about it. And the last time I remember something like this was remember at ECW when Rob Van Dam said he's going to debut his new finisher, the Van Terminator?
If you guys don't know, the Van Terminator was insane for its time.
And actually, it was the Coast to Coast before Shane did the Coast to Coast. except with a steel chair.
Yeah.
And it was awesome, but, you know, like, they built it up, and he finally did it, and they're like, oh my god, that's the Van Terminator, this is awesome. Jericho's building this whole thing up, so we're like, okay, this move has to be something crazy, right? Even though Jericho's old and doughy and all that shit. He hits Omega with a spinning back elbow, and I'm like, oh man, that was a stiff back elbow. And then I hear, oh my god, that was the Judas effect. And I'm like, wait, what? Wait, no. And then he pins Omega 1, 2, 3 with a spinning back elbow.
Okay, I want to talk about
AKA something he stole from John Jones.
Okay, I want to talk about this because here's the thing. We've seen single strike moves in wrestling because John Cena has the lightning fist and Aja Kong has the spinning back fist. So it can work.
Yeah.
But
and don't forget the Big Show with the greatest finisher of all time, the WMD.
So like comparing all those, how does the Judas effect what makes
it's basically it was a stiff back elbow, but it's still just a back elbow. You can look.
No,
dude,
it's not even that.
Here's the thing: you can literally hit a back elbow like that's a transition move. You know when wrestlers like throw them into the ropes and they hit them with a back elbow? That's a transition move.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even that. It's just how it executed. It just doesn't come across well.
Jericho, and I'm gonna say while I will blame both men for the match being kind of it was maybe like a 2.5 star match if I had to go somewhere with it, but while I give blame to both men, I gotta give most of it to Jericho. He had some botches in this match. He damn near crushed Omega's head with a lion salt. Okay, Omega's on his stomach and Jericho does a lion salt, and he literally lands torso first on Omega's head. And I'm like,
I am terrified for Okada coming up next month.
I am terrified too. And he redid that spot just like he redid a spot in which he countered the one-winged angel with the DDT. And the first time he did it, it was garbage.
Jericho, brah, you're 48. You don't need to do this kind of stuff.
You ain't you ain't the Lionheart no more.
He's not. I don't care if his entrance he did the Lionheart shtick. I don't care. Dude, his entrance was the best thing he did all night.
You are not.
Yeah, he wore Benoit-esque gear, and then he defended that shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
But I even have to ask a question about that. He's been wearing those same type of tights since the whole New Japan thing. And people are now making the comparison to Benoit. I made that comparison when I first saw him.
And here's the thing,
I didn't even notice then.
And here's the thing, too.
Yeah, and his Dominion match his Dominion match with Naito. That was the first time he brought those pants out. And I was like, those look like Benoit pants.
And Jericho has shut that kind of shit down before because people I guess have heckled them about his friendship with Chris, but he shut that down as probably. Go ahead.
I get it, he's your friend, but there's no point of doing it. There's no I get it if it was an anniversary, but right. Dude, there's no point. You're honoring a murderer that murdered his family and himself. What are you getting out of it? Come on, dude.
He's really why are you stressing it so much?
I think in Chris's mind, I don't think he'll ever see him as that. If that makes sense.
Right. He still did what he did.
Yeah, because for one, he's looking at Benoit as his friend, and he's also looking at Benoit as bro, y'all seem to even though he's not trying to excuse the murders, he's also saying, dude, Benoit's mind was so destroyed by the steroids and the multiple concussions that were caused by Benoit using his own hand as a weapon from going off of insane heights.
We get that.
Yeah, I'm not excusing it.
We're all friends. We're all friends here, but if one of you commits murder to your child and fucking wife and commits suicide, I ain't gonna fucking mention it anymore. I don't care if you are my friend.
Nope.
I'm not excusing it, but I'm also saying y'all do have to look at that because he wasn't in the right frame of mind, and he was on the steroids, which made it worse. Again, not making excuses for it. But at that point in time, when they examined Benoit's brain, it was yo, man, this man has the brain of a 60-year-old boxer.
But that does not mean you should still honor the dude.
Yeah, you're right. Say if it was his birthday or something, I'd give that a slot. I'd give that a pass if it was his birthday or something.
Right.
But he's been doing it like consistently. And it's like,
yeah, like I said, he's been wearing those tights since his Dominion match with Naito. That's when I first caught it. I'm just surprised people took till now to notice it.
And I just find it like, why would you wear it on this first show of AEW? You trying to cause controversy here?
I mean, that's Jericho for you, but you know.
No, that's problematic for you.
I mean, hey, it's either this or wrestling trunks. Which do you want to see Dad bod in wrestling trunks?
I'd rather him just wear something normal without trying to be problematic because you want to defend your motherless fave.
Or he could have worn the same thing he wore at Wrestle Kingdom.
It has nothing to do with the story with Omega. It has nothing to do with really anything except for just like. And it'd be one thing if he did it for himself, but then he has to like flaunt it too. Like, you were trying to make a statement here, like.
But yeah, that happened. Jericho won, and at the next pay-per-view, it will be Jericho versus Adam Page for their world title.
Adam Page, please get healthy because I do not trust Jericho carrying that entire match.
What's Jericho? Dude, what? Like we know Page should win, but watch Jericho win.
I mean,
his tweet that he complained about Brock Lesnar is going to age really well if he wins.
It hasn't really even aged because like a week after he made that tweet, he challenged Okada.
Oh, Jesus. Jericho,
but yeah, that was not where we ended because Jericho, of course, he gets the mic because he said in his pre-show promo, which was a really good promo, when he beats Kenny Omega, he wants everyone, including Kenny himself, to thank him for the buy rates, for AEW success, all that shit.
Well, the fans thanked him, but there was a certain somebody who arrived that was not looking for a thank you.
Oh no, there's someone coming in that was not exactly looking for a thank you, a handshake, or even to say hi. He was looking to kick some ass and raise some hell. A man by the name of Jonathan Moxley.
M-O-X.
Yeah. John fucking Moxley walks out to a sea of tears, a sea of pandemonium, if you will. Apparently, the content.
And I gotta say, this was actually the best that JR was when Moxley came out.
Yes, he had great calls during this, and apparently they were not told that John Moxley was going to show up. So
that's better. That's honestly better because if you'd known, then JR probably would have messed something up.
Exactly. So yeah, it worked. It worked well. Yes, we'll hurry, Asia. And we'll get to the pod. You want to get to the podcast immediately after the show, or just
I'll say this about the podcast. All y'all motherfuckers owe Sasha. No, you know what? Not even Sasha Banks. Y'all motherfuckers owe Mercedes Casavernato a damn apology.
Mercedes currency.
No, but I'm saying the full government. Y'all owe Mercedes Casavernato an apology.
Right. But yeah, he dirty deeds to Jericho, a shitty DDT, basically what it's called. I mean, it's getting worse and worse every time. Shitty DDT to the ref, and then he stares down Omega.
Which was hilarious. Yo,
yeah. He just walks up like, oh, who else is here? Oh, you.
Referee. He's like, that's for being fat.
And then yeah, let's do it to them, and then Omega brawls with him, and it's literally better than the main event. Their brawl stole the main event's thunder because that basically proved that Jericho kind of shit the bed. I'm sorry. And then they go to the
and on the next show it's gonna be Moxley versus Omega.
A great like that. They needed that ending. If they really want to make a statement, they needed that ending because if they ended with just Jericho winning, that would have been like, ooh, are we sure AEW is gonna be that great? Like they needed this like big like statement ending. They got it, and Moxley then declares war in his promo, which is ironic because we get to his podcast and it's anything but a war. But yeah, that's not the only thing Moxley's doing because apparently that whole video of Time's Up the Juice Robinson actually was John Moxley.
Called it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, at first I said it, but then I was like, no, there's no fucking way. But yeah, he faked retirement to go to New Japan and AEW. This savage motherfucker. Oh my god. Asia, do you want to get to the podcast now, or do you want to maybe save that for later? And get to like Raw.
I can get to it now.
Might as well. And yeah, overall thoughts of the show, really good show, but like changed the world.
Really good. Nothing changing the world.
Is it even the best show of the year so far?
No. Takeover New York still outbeats it. WrestleMania still outbeats it.
Wrestle Kingdom, damn sure still beat it.
Rumble beats it. It's good, but it's low budget Takeover.
Wrestle Kingdom for Eve is going to beat it.
Ooh. Yeah. Not wrong. Or you mean
Takeover
Super She-Down?
this Saturday is going to beat it. Come on.
Super She-Down will beat it?
But it's good for a first show.
Well, Wrestle Kingdom is the next show.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, Wrestle Kingdom and Super She-Down will beat it.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, yeah, talk is Jericho. We got John Moxley, and they just went right into it. And to me, the CM Punk podcast was one thing, but this was a man who was given everything, who was on top, and
Also, real quick, unlike the Punk podcast where Punk said he didn't want it to be a shoot interview, only for it to turn into a shoot interview, Moxley didn't say that. Moxley just said, "Hey, let's shit on WWE for like."
But at first, he gave credit to what all he did for him. He met his wife through WWE. He did all these great things. They gave him the opportunities, and he's like, "Well, with that being said, let's shit on them for the next hour and a half." Fair enough. Yeah, I mentioned and again, the main focus was just on a shitty ass creative process where no one knows what they're doing. Everyone is writing around one man. These guys have the rewrites. This is some good shit.
Dude, their script writing, the way they write scripts is nonsensical.
It's not. I can't even. It's not even the
fact that they wanted him to actively say something about Roman's leukemia to get heat, and Dean said, this is going to lose our sponsors, right?
I want to know. I mean, I don't want to know, but I kind of want to know just how bad was this line, because Dean Ambrose. Because
remember we kind of gave him flack when he said that one little shot at Roman when he said for what Roman did, he's gonna have to answer to the big man about it. He never said anything about the cancer. He just said eventually he's gonna have to answer to the big man about it. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. Eventually, we're all gonna die, and we all have to answer for our past expressions. That's basically what Dean meant, and we immediately took it to, you're talking about his cancer.
So apparently this line was not even going to have that ambiguity. It was going to be like, no. And especially since it was in a doctor's office, I beg to know what that line was.
Which they forced. I'm pretty sure that was the line he was talking about. They forced him to say was the big man line. The cancer line was the one thing he refused to say.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, no, he didn't even want to say the first one. But he was like, all right, fine, whatever, it makes sense. Because, he even said he got Jedi mind tricks because Vince knows how to, convince people to do things. That's one of his big gifts. But this one he cannot convince him.
Or person, depending on how you look at it, but yeah.
Also, with Vince, watch for nouns, because if you have a script that involves anything that can be a prop, Vince will make it a prop, because Ambrose he rewrote a line about a fucking pooper scooper. This is the promo he had on Raw with the gas mask and shit, by the way. Because the smelly people, he has to defend them because he can't go to the Raw without a pooper scooper, because that's just hilarious. So he changed that, and he said, "Well, you guys are something about their character. I can't come in here without a gas mask." And Vince saw that and was like, "Give him a gas mask."
Which the gas mask thing, when we actually saw it on TV, was actually a pretty cool visual, but
he looked like Bane.
Yeah, because it gave Bane vibes from on The Dark Knight Rises.
It was still stupid though.
Right.
Oh, fuck! But yeah, and this is these are not isolated instances. This is like every single time working with him, like rewrites of scripts. Vince saying, "This is you. This is you." Like, how the fuck do you know that's me? Like, he literally said at one point, "You have like this is to prove you have like creative license. You can do all kinds of things." Like, what creative license? I'm literally here answering to you, doing what you want every day, without any say in what I do.
When John was talking about like him being given a promo to talk about things that he did during his day that like no normal person would do.
It's not something that a person you would want to hang out with does. These are
like,
things that an idiot would do.
Like one of them was like I guess he mentioned like riding a unicycle backwards or something.
Riding a unicycle backwards and sharing a pizza across the street with a homeless man. What? Like, how does Vince's mind? No, never mind. I'm not even gonna ask that question. I don't want to know how Vince's mind works.
What is relatable about that?
Nothing about Vince is relatable, but yeah. And then even ruining his return, basically like, oh, I can't wait for the pop I get. If you're gonna have a Scottish psychopath in your car.
Which, he was not taking a jab at Seth there.
No, yeah, that's what he had to say, but like all you had to do was hit his music, fit it in it, and then the fans go crazy. But no, you have to just give it away. And it looked like, and I saw a clip, Natalya basically did this, Natalya and Bayley, or Natalya did the same thing when Sasha came back.
Don't even try to compare it to the Sasha return, you dumb dick.
No,
shut the fuck up.
Although there were some positives to it, like apparently when Ambrose was hurt, he talked to Jericho like he was watching like just a ton of wrestling, like everything.
And then he would be like, "Oh, what if I could do this?" And then he'd be like, "Oh, well, Vince wouldn't allow that." Vince wouldn't allow that.
But the second, and I like this too. When I figured this was the case with him, he said his favorite thing in wrestling before it became his least favorite thing was promos. And the way he's talking about how much all the wrestling he watched, about all the different things he could do, you could tell how passionate he was for it.
He's always been that passionate. He's been passionate about wrestling, but the WWE thing, he just wasn't. He was trying to be passionate about it because he wanted to do great. He wanted to he wanted to love this job that he gave his life for. But the creative process is just garbage. And he hates it more than anything. Because with the CM Punk, the reason this is different from the Punk one, Punk was more taking jabs at Triple H. This was all of it. Dean had not one bad word to say about Triple H, not one, that I can recall.
And also he didn't come across as bitter or jaded.
No, he seemed he was grateful about everything he did there.
Because really the only thing he complained about really was just the scripts and the creative process, but that was really it.
Which sucks. It sucks. And again, this could be another example of stop blaming the fucking writers. It's Vince. It's fucking Vince. Because most of the time, he would be handed scripts and he would text the writer being like, "Are you serious?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, I know."
Specifically a writer who he became friends with by the name of Ice Pick.
Awesome name.
Amazing name.
Awesome. It sounds like dude. We need him in early CZW. He's wife beater versus Ice Pick. I'm down. But yeah, just awesome interview. I loved it. I would say as much as I love Moxley's declaration of war promo, it kind of makes the declaration of war thing kind of sound not as true, because he even said
it was corny.
No, because in the Moxley interview with Jericho, he said it's not even about going to war. It's not even about. It's just about an alternative. It's about showing how wrestling can be done without. What?
Be your own identity.
Yeah, I loved it. Any more thoughts?
Ain't nobody trying to have no war out here.
Unfortunately, the people that work there don't want the war. Unfortunately, the fan bases do, because a lot of fan bases are. I'm not going to say stupid,
Like,
What?
it's exciting.
I can't really
Like,
find the
it'll be,
word.
here's the thing, it'll be exciting at first, but eventually it'll be like the WWF WCW thing. It'll just be like, okay, this is just getting tiring. And especially with social media now, the fans are going to be so fucking obnoxious. They already are.
The fans are overzealous. That's the word. They're
Thank you.
overzealous.
Like, it'll just be even worse.
Which, hey, there's nothing wrong with being excited about wrestling. Hey, we all are.
I love it. I love this kind of like excitement, like, you know, anything could happen and shit like that. But then you just
But you can't.
Twitter's gonna be
jump. But you can't jump the gun on things like this.
And you know how fans on Twitter are. They're gonna jump the gun on everything. Like, just fucking everything. But yeah, it's.
Now let's talk about something else because I'm being low key bored here. I'm sorry, I was.
It's okay. We'll move on. What do you want to talk about?
You want to talk about
NXT and NXT Takeover.
Yeah,
I wasn't able to watch NXT because my TV was shit.
Let's talk about the only great thing on the show: Bianca versus Mia Yim.
Bianca versus
Didn't watch
Mia,
it.
I know because you're saying. I'll try it. Maybe I can. Hopefully, I can find it on YouTube because it was. I would not say it was better than their second match. Their second match was amazing, but this was also really good too.
I saw the finish.
I love the finish. I love it. Again, Bianca used her hair to win in the second match, and Mia used Bianca's hair to win in this match.
Can I read my thread, please?
Yes. Yes. Go.
All right. I hate you people. Bianca wanted Bianca and Mia, they having their rematch because Bianca was the smartest from last time, using her hair to win and pin Mia Yim. And Mia won a rematch. Be like, okay, I'm gonna beat you, and then after I beat you, I'm gonna go after Shayna. So this match, of course, they had their trash talking, the intensity, and all that stuff. On commentary, they play with the fact that despite Bianca losing back-to-back takeovers in NXT, she has not been pinned. Yes, NXT. We're not counting the Mae Young Classic. We're counting strictly NXT here. So the match started with trash talking, and Mia does a drop kick to Bianca, rolling her out the ring. Bianca slings Mia down by the ropes, slamming her down for a 2 count, throwing her hand all in Mia's face with force, which is like more disrespect from Bianca. She tried to set up Mia on her shoulders, but Mia gets out, kicking her legs behind her and giving Bianca the hand to the face, turning her back while Bianca's on the floor. Both women do double leg takedowns with punches. Bianca taunts and tries to go for a frog splash, and Mia moves, causing Bianca to do some athleticism across the ring with Mia, causing them to miss each other until Mia takes Bianca down by the legs and a kick to the face. Then a rolling cannonball into the corner. Hard kicks from Mia, but Belair catches her and plants a boot to the face. Beth calls Bianca the best and strongest pound-for-pound athlete, male or female. While Bianca has Mia in a double chicken wing. She's very aggressive with this, swinging Mia left and right. Mia tries to fight back with an armbar and roll-up attempt. However, she doesn't do much after because Bianca murders her with a brutal clothesline and a 2 count. During the pin, she shoves her hand in Mia's face. There's a lot of more disrespect that Bianca shows throughout this whole match. Beth again says over and over again she proves to the NXT universe that she's the EST of NXT. Yes, well, yes, she is, because while after Beth says that, Bianca does a delayed vertical suplex to Mia while squatting. Beth is amazed by that, and after that, Beth calls Bianca one of a kind, and she says she never seen an athlete combine strength, gymnastics, and skill like Bianca. Bianca followed up the vertical suplex with a frog splash, kip up, and taunting. Bianca takes Mia into the corner and starts disrespecting her by patting her face and a slap to wake her up. She even more disrespectful coming off takeover losses. All she wants is another title opportunity, not playing games with Blue. Mia fights back and applies a tarantula on the ropes.
Not a good tarantula, but Hey.
Mia, you're gonna have to stop that because you're not even grabbing the legs. I don't know why. Just stop. Take it out your arsenal, sis.
I love you, Mia. You're my girl, but
Mia goes for another pinning attempt, but Belair drops her with a drop kick. Double axe handles to Mia's backs, basically applying more pressure to her back. Bianca heel work is intensifying because she is dragging Mia's face across the ropes, punches into the corner, even more disrespect from Belair. She attempts to pin Mia with her foot while posing, pretty much saying, I am better than you. Bianca goes for an elevated double chicken wing, but Mia rolls through with a 2 count. Mia takes down Belair again with another 2 count. Backslide pin, but Bianca kicks out. Struggling for an advantage, but until Bianca lands a forearm to Mia. Bianca goes for another 2 count.
Can I just bring up one thing about how the roll-ups the Mia tried in this match are really good. The fact that, again, Bianca won with basically a humiliating, cheating roll-up.
Yeah.
Like, Mia Yim does not seem to hate Bianca. It's more of like an older sister kind of it's like an older sister trying to humble someone, and she's just because Mia wants to be friends with Bianca, but Bianca's just giving her shit all the fucking time.
Well, that's the thing. Bianca does not want any fun, so why
right? And I guess Mia's just trying to basically kind of humble her and humiliate her, so that she can maybe change herself. That's my interpretation of it.
And my interpretation is that you should keep someone's name out your mouth.
My interpretation is that this feud is better than Io versus Shayna.
Oh, I mean, we're going to get to that when we get to that. Again, with the aggressive double chicken wing, but Mia sends Bianca to the outside. Bianca gets back into the ring, but Mia sidesteps and catches her to a belly-to-belly. Both are down on the floor while the ref is counting. Mia goes for a comeback spot with kicks, strikes, and a code into a 2 count. Mia grabs Bianca, but Bianca shoves her into the corner. She throws Mia into the other corner and goes for a spear, but Mia moves and Bianca meets some steel. Mia capitalizes with soul food. Bianca, knowing that she was about to be beat, rolls to the outside. She even attempts to go to the back, but Mia fights her back into the ring. However, Bianca fights back and shoves Mia into the apron with a full Nelson slam. Oh, poor Mia's face. Poor Mia's face. Bianca steps on Mia and gets back into the ring and tells the ref to count. She's willing to take a count out victory. She doesn't care. A win is a win in her book. The ref counts all the way to 9 until Mia gets back in, and Bianca is pissed. Bianca at this point is mollywopping and tossing Mia across the ring. She's sick of it. Why won't Mia stay down? At one point, Mia landed awkwardly and nasty on a back body drop.
Oh, like in her arm?
Yeah, her arm on the side of her back.
Yeah, well, it was bad. She was okay with
it. Mia's setting up for the alley-oop. However, Mia gets out of it, grabs Bianca's hair, uses it to hit Soul Food with her knee for the win. Bianca bumping in this is incredible, by the way. Mia wins and is the first person to officially pin Bianca Belair in NXT. This is huge and should mean something in the future.
That's my
Bianca used her hair last time to pin Mia. Now Mia used Bianca's hair against her for the win. Turnabout's fair play. I can't even knock Mia for this. Now that she's the first person to pin Bianca in NXT, she wants Shayna in the NXT Women's title. But Mia, you did the one thing you shouldn't do. You grabbed Bianca's hair, and the fact that you beat her, yeah, she ain't gonna take that not lying down. Y'all 1-1, not counting the match from last year. They should have a rubber match and have it with a stipulation. Like whoever grabs Bianca's hair, either one, you're not gonna get a future title opportunity in the future.
I was just gonna say Paul's count anywhere.
A stipulation, some form of a stipulation.
Like they need because I mean, like this is a story. Like this is like a more story-based match. Like this is like a lot of them are really, both of them are really good at brawling. Like this is made for a Paul's count anywhere fight. This is made for that.
Brawling intensity. They have great chemistry. They having good matches. It's this feud needs a rubber match. It should have been on TakeOver. Of course, it's not going to be on TakeOver. And I agree with the
because two women's matches on one TakeOver.
Yeah, that's asking too much. That's asking too much today.
Apparently that's asking for way too much.
But yeah, I agree with the decision to have Mia Yim win this because of course you're gonna I feel like if she lost, she would become like the Cassius Ohno of NXT. Like you need to establish her, rebuild her up. And yeah, Bianca, she lose nothing from this loss, especially how she lost. Like her braid came into play. It's continuity from the last match they had. How Bianca handled this loss.
Thing is how Shayna like already ended her undefeated streak. Like you don't even have to really bother like with the undefeated thing. Like she can take a loss.
And they protected her in this match too because it took the braid and to eat the feet to beat her.
Yeah, she kicked out the first one, and also Bianca never hit.
She didn't kick out the first one. She just rolled it out.
Oh yeah, you're right. And Bianca never hit the KOD.
Yeah, and that's another thing. No one has kicked out of the KOD at this point.
Okay.
No one.
Great match. Like I love the story. Like it's one of the best.
I love Bianca.
It may be the best thing NXT has going for them right now.
It is the best thing going outside of
Dream.
Dream.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying one of because Dream. Okay.
This feud is not only helping Bianca in terms of rebuilding her up from the title picture, but it's helping Mia Yim too.
It's establishing Mia Yim as a player. Mia Yim's a fucking player.
And that transitions to the feud that, like, this makes me even say it. Like, this should have been the women's title picture feud. This should have been it. I'm sorry, Shayna Io. I'm sorry, Shayna Io. But this feud should have been it.
You're not sorry.
I'm not sorry because actually outdoing the feud. It has the intensity. It has two big egos. It's everything. Everything. They have the Twitter banter. They have the matches, the chemistry, everything. And I'm sure Shayna Io is going to be the better match, but it's like compare. Yeah,
okay, having a great match is not a surprise. That's the norm. We've seen that.
Yeah.
Bianca Mia is something different. It's something new. It's like
Shayna Io will be the better match. Bianca Mia will be the better story.
It'll be the better feud in general. Yeah, because Bianca Mia also have the really good matches to back it up too. Like Bianca and Mia have both, whereas Shayna Io they have the matches, but like where's like you turn.
Okay, we go to Shayna Io. We go to Shayna Io. Shayna has been champion for God knows how long now, and Io pinned Shayna a couple of months ago, and that's really the biggest gripe Shayna has with Io.
Most of the investment is not about Io winning; it's about Shayna dropping that belt. That's all people really care about.
And so, what happened coming off the last takeover, Kyrie versus Shayna, for the NXT Women's title? If Kyrie did not win, Kyrie would can't challenge for the belt anymore. That'll be it. What happens? Shayna basically dominates Kyrie to the point in which Io decides to stick her nose into Kyrie's business and attacks Shayna. Like, bitch, did you not know if Kyrie did not win, she can't challenge for the belt anymore? Like, do you not get that? So that's how they wire off Kyrie off a DQ loss. And so Io's like, oh my God, that's my friend. How can you do that? But you wasn't out there from the fucking beginning of the fucking match. Io,
Kyrie Sane has gone. Kyrie Sane has gone through worse against Shayna.
You wasn't out there from the beginning, so I'm like, sis, how is that like, huh? You're the genius of the sky, but you're not the genius of friendships, apparently. So, like, they started off hot with that angle, but then afterwards it was like, backstage segment.
Yeah.
Backstage segment.
Not to mention, they turned Io Shirai into Great Value Sandman.
I don't care what y'all saying. Io was looking good in them clothes.
She was.
Wait, does that mean
backstage segment? They're attacking each other backstage. It's like they started off hot and now.
Wait, does that make Shayna Raven? Is she gonna crucify Io and like?
I love Io. I love her as a wrestler, but I just had to say, like, a Great Value Sandman with the look of a Great Value Becky.
And there are so many things wrong with this feud right now because Like, if you did Io Shayna like last takeover, it would have been like, okay, it's been a crowning moment. Okay, fine. Woo, let's go. Let's drop that belt. But it's not more of is Io gonna win. It's more of is Shayna gonna
And there's
drop the
one more.
belt. That's all we saying.
And
That's all we want.
There's
Is
one more
Shayna
thing
gonna
about this
drop the
feud.
belt?
There's one more thing about this feud I have to bring up. Io did a backstage interview, and Candice LeRae interrupted,
Oh my god.
saying, "I just want to thank you for defending me against Shayna and the Ponies, because that's where Io attacked them with the cane, and basically saying, since you had my back at Takeover, I'm gonna have yours."
When the best thing going for this feud right now is whether or not Candice going to turn heel and cost Io the belt. That's the best thing going.
Which would make no sense, by the way. That would not make any sense.
That's the
even because
heel
not only why would Candice have anything against Io, but also why would she want Shayna to keep the belt? Because the last time Shayna, because anytime Shayna and Candice have been in the ring, Shayna's beat her.
Not only that, it makes the woman. This women's division in NXT looks dumb because none of them, like, again, that week before TakeOver New York, all of them came down after Bianca Kyrie and ran shot and tried to take over Shayna, saying, we're sick of your shit with the ponies, we're sick of y'all. And ever since then, what have they done? Besides Bianca Mia, they having their own thing. What have the other women done?
Where's Deonna Purrazzo?
They're quiet. They're quiet as a mouse. So
where's Deonna Purrazzo?
You would think they have problems with Shayna still on top, but they're quiet as a fucking mouse. And not only that, like, Io has, like, this is my problem with Io, and I don't want to criticize her because yeah, she's the best women's wrestler in the world and all that stuff, and she's probably better than Sasha Banks, although I will say she's not because she doesn't have the emotional investment or the
Here's the thing about that though. The one thing.
No, there is no thing about it. She does not have emotional investment, and you should have that.
But that's the thing.
Especially as being the face of this feud going against Shayna Baszler. You should have that.
No, it's not from you though. It's not from you.
Wait.
I was going to say.
Not only that, she doesn't have emotional investment, or she doesn't have a character. Do not give me whatever you try to give me when I ask everyone on Twitter what is Io Shirai's character. I'm not talking about she's a genius of the sky just because she got that nickname because she's a great wrestler in the ring. I'm talking about what is her character. Who is Io Shirai in NXT? Can anyone answer my question? Can anyone say what is her character in NXT? Not being Kairi Sane's friend, not being, she's just taking the belt for Shayna. Who is Io Shirai in NXT? Who is she? Because I don't know who she is. And you can't say, she's a great wrestler. There are so many great wrestlers on this NXT women's roster in this company. Who is she? What makes her stand out besides her doing moonsaults better than fucking Charlotte? Just because you do moonsaults better than Charlotte, that is not a character. Who is Io? Why should I give a fuck about Io besides she's a great wrestler? I could give more fucks about Sasha Banks. She's a great wrestler and has character and has emotional investment. Kairi Sane is a great wrestler, has a character and emotional investment. And that's why I think Io Shirai, once she gets to the main roster, she's gonna flop. Not only because she's a minority, and we know how Vince treats Japanese and Asian talent, but because she has no charisma or it factor or emotional investment or character going for her in NXT right now. She has none of that. And you would think that NXT would give her that, despite because she's been here for a year. You can't say, they didn't have time. Yes, they did have time. They had from when she got here to when she's challenging for that belt to give her enough time to tell us who Io Shirai is, and they have not done that. They used Kairi as a crutch to give us the care about her emotionally, but now Kairi's gone, and who is she besides she just swinging around a kendo stick?
I was just going to say, like, the emotional investment, though, that's your opinion. Like,
no. I'm just saying emotional investment in terms of her matches, because she's a great wrestler. She moves fast, she hits moonsaults, but in terms of telling a story with her emotions, with her facial expressions, because you compare her to Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane does that. Kairi Sane does that with her facial expressions, when she screams, when she wants to get serious and all that stuff. Io does not do that. I mean, can anyone
It's
tell me?
conversations like this that make me glad that I'm simple as shit.
Well, you simple and I'm not, because men are simple bitches. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
No, because I don't want to
It's not
overcomplicate shit
overcomplication.
with characters and shit. I just like honestly the thing that'll get me into it. It is when you overthink it, like when you with the whole thing you're saying about Eo's character, like it to me, like in a way you overthink it and it kind of puts stress on you. Me, I'm just like, look, if you could have a great match,
it's not overthinking.
Can I finish? Let me finish.
Let me finish, bitch.
Like I get what you're saying, but still, like to me, it's just like if you're giving me a great match, something that I'll watch over and over. That's cool. That's fine by me. But also, if you could give me like a character arc in your rivalry, that's fine. I don't really want it, but if you give it to me, I'm not going to complain about it.
I want a reason why to care and connect with her. I want a reason to connect with her because it's not just I like Becky Lynch because she's a nice person and because she wasn't getting opportunities when she was supposed to back in 2016, 2017.
I mean, no pun intended.
They gave us a reason to
she has
care.
Passion. You can tell she cares.
She showed passion. She shows that. That stuff. And I'm not saying Io does not have passion.
Oh no, of course she does.
For wrestling. I'm not saying that, but in terms of her character, in terms of
does it come? What you're saying is, does it come across the screen?
Yeah. Pretty much. That's what I'm saying. Like I want a reason why. Connect with her besides the fact that she's a good wrestler because that's gonna hurt her. That's gonna hurt her in the long run.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but that's just not me.
Right. So
if that makes me simple, if that makes me like a bad wrestling fan, fine. I'll be a bad wrestling fan. I really don't care.
I'm not saying that, but I do not care about how you view it. I'm just saying right now that's gonna hurt her, and right now. She has no character. She has no story with her, but yet she's challenging for that woman's title. And if she does win, it's not going to be about her winning. It's going to be more about Shayna finally dropping that belt. And they're going to be like, okay, now what?
And here's the thing. They have time to do all that. And here's the thing. Like, if we had to put in like a tangible thing, like what you're saying, okay, Io, like, would you say Io would have to work on her facial expression? Was that like a more...
Well, the thing is about all this, I would say like a lot of this stuff comes from her Stardom work. If you've never watched it, like a lot of like the stuff.
But we're not in Stardom. We're in NXT.
I'm just saying, like,
stop bringing up Stardom. We're in NXT right now. She should be able to do this. She's been here for a year.
But here's the problem with what you're saying, Asia. Like I understand how you're saying it, and there are a bunch of people in this wrestling community that'll think like you do. But here's the problem. There's a good percentage of the fans who unfortunately think that I do, but it like 10 times worse with it. Me, like I'm like if you give me a character along with great wrestling, great. I don't precisely need it.
What everyone else think. All I'm saying is how this is not working with her right now. You have to give her emotional, like a character, something to grab, so I can get invested into her. But
that doesn't work. Okay, but the thing I'm trying to say is that don't work for you. But what doesn't work for you doesn't apply to everybody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like your points are valid, Asia, but at the end of the day,
okay, and then that's why she's gonna fail when she gets on the main roster. That's gonna hurt her. That's why I want to like her. I'm not saying this as a way to because I want to hate her. No, I want to like her. I want her to succeed. But I'm just saying you're just
giving her like criticism on stuff that she needs to work on because we know she's great.
It's not her fault. I want them to give me a reason why I should get invested into Io because they did that with Bianca with that one video package. But even before she got anywhere near that title, they put out a video package saying why Bianca Belair is the EST of NXT. They did a great job.
You're just giving Io's character work constructive criticism.
So that's all I'm saying. It's nothing to hurt Io. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to be critical just because I hate the fact that she's in the title scene. I'm just saying, like, that's all you really need to do. Give her a character, and she'll be perfect.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. But again, I'm just saying, not everybody thinks that way.
Right.
So maybe
say she makes it to the main roster. Hang on, Brandon. Like, say she makes it to the main roster. Like, you'll say she'll flop. But here's the thing with the casual fan base and most of the casual fan base in WWE. They are easily manipulated. WWE can easily do something with EO that is half-assed, and it will make that crowd, that casual crowd, which is their main focus, instantly attracted to it.
Right, because all she needs to rely on.
That's the main point I was trying to.
It's her wrestling right now. All she needs to rely on is her wrestling when she gets to the main roster. But I'm just saying. Eventually, she can't.
Like you need something to get invested in.
Eventually, you can't rely on just wrestling because there are so many great wrestlers,
especially
with
Vince too. We not just the fans. We gotta think of Vince too. Unfortunately,
like because right now she has no it factor. She has no character. She has not even from her entrance alone. It's just like she comes out there with her basic music, her same gear, just the mask.
That's my thing. I see. That's my thing. I don't get the criticism for having the same gear. If it's good gear, it's good gear.
Yeah, no, you've been wearing that since August.
What?
I don't. She watches it.
Shit.
I don't.
Like, look at here comes Undertaker with his raggedy ass black gear.
No, sis.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you criticize Undertaker about this?
Austin.
Because I don't care about men's wrestling. I care about. Shut the fuck up, Brandon. Don't make me have to drag Shayna down.
Well, you're going to anyways.
All I was going to say about EO real quick is, hey, like they did with Bianca, maybe give EO a video package somewhere down the line.
That's what I said. No, guys. Remember, here's what I told you is remember when Finn Balor was going after the NXT title, and they gave like this kind of mini 24 special, this kind of like this documentary that went like 3 episodes of NXT on Finn Balor's life. Why don't we give that for EO? Why don't we like actually tell a story? Because to me, it's not even more EO's fault. This is more than NXT's fault. They're not giving
NXT.
It's on Triple H and NXT. That's really all they're doing.
Here's my.
What's up?
Like, here's my honest opinion of it. I think Triple H thinks fans already know everything that EO has gone through. So Triple H is like, wait, why should I give her a 24 special?
So
they know who EO is. They know what EO's gone through. Let's just push her up.
So Triple H is being lazy.
Once she gets called up, majority of their audience does not watch NXT. So they don't need
and here's the thing, and the majority of the fans sure as hell don't watch Stardom. Sorry.
Because
I agree, Asia, and that leads me back to the point that I said earlier.
Right.
A lot of the casual fan base can easily be dragged into something by just putting out a T-shirt or something.
But again,
like, look at Braun. Braun got famous by saying, "Get these hands." They put it on a shirt, and look at Braun. What happened to Braun?
It's one of those things where all I was going to say was I agree with you. I can understand your sentiment about the EO character thing. But to kind of negate that, I think EO has a quality about her where it's like her wrestling ability alone, just her wrestling.
She does have a charisma about her. Yeah.
Her wrestling can transcend both a casual and a hardcore audience.
Here, let me say my thing with EO. Like, again, to me, it's just that Triple H is lazy and doesn't want to tell it. But here's the thing, also. If EO wins this title, I'm guessing she's gonna have like a 4 or 5 month long reign. What is gonna keep fans invested into her for like a long title reign?
Investment.
Right. Well, because here's the thing, you don't have fans with fickle as fuck, especially with long title reigns.
Eventually, Bianca is gonna get more over because Bianca has a character. She has something for fans to be upset or like about her, which is a hair whelp. Like.
Here's the thing. It's not like the fans are all going to turn on EO because EO is like EO will always have.
They're not going to turn on her. They're going to like her for her being a great wrestler. It's going to be the Gargano dream effect. It's going to be Bianca's going to be Dream in a 1 year's time, and then EO's going to be Gargano, which got the title, but what's next?
That's the thing I agree on, but I'm not even going to blame EO. I'm going to blame like Triple H on that because again. Like, I know, like, you don't have to tell the story because it's Io Shirai, but, like, I feel like, again, it's kind of lazy and, like, just lazy. Like, oh, Triple H is like, oh, she's a great wrestler, so I don't have to do anything else.
Many fans don't care about a character, but some fans do. Some fans need emotional.
And it always helps. Like, that's what got Becky and stuff over the moon.
But you still have to do that. You still have to give these wrestlers
a
character.
Here's the thing. Like, that's not, like, no matter what, with all this being said, I will be happy if EO beats Shayna. Trust me, I'll be very happy.
Yes,
right.
And I'll be like, okay, Bianca, go choke this bitch with a braid and end her right now. I don't care. Fuck up. I don't give a fuck if she came for Stardom, whatever. Go ahead and choke her out.
Meanwhile, I just can't wait for Shayna to check out Becky, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
No, Lorena Flair, go ahead and do that. Go choke out Shayna.
Go watch your stupid Masada matches and shut the fuck up.
Choke her out.
No. Shayna can't choke Becky. Shayna won't be able to choke Becky out with no arms. So,
and then with the big boot, Lorena. But yeah, we might as well go ahead and do predictions for this show.
Yeah, let's fucking go. Okay, what do you guys think is gonna? Here's the thing. My two options of what I think are gonna open the show. It's either gonna be Riddle versus Strong or the tag title match. What do you guys?
I was gonna say it has to be Riddle Strong because I think NXT. I mean, granted they've kind of deviated from it for a little bit, but I mean, I feel like they usually go least important, most important.
They usually go like the non-title matches first. Well, actually, no, because they usually go with the tag titles matches, and especially like a ladder match. No, imagine this, a ladder match to get the fans hot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Sure.
However, I mean, it depends on who wins the match because there is a certain team that I'm predicting are going to.
Let's talk about how this match came about. War Raiders.
Do we want to talk about how this match came about?
Vacating the titles on a fucking DQ. That's some WCW booking right there, and I don't give a fuck. Because if Vince did that shit on the main roster, y'all would be up in fucking arms about that shit. Y'all would be up in arms, but since it's NXT and since it's Triple H, y'all be
is perfection and can do no wrong. Quote, save us.
People look at it as it being NXT and be like, well, okay, Triple H and these guys, but it's NXT. They'll find a way to rectify it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say something real quick about this whole NXT being the savior and things.
It's not.
A YouTuber I watch called ARTV, Album Reviews TV, he put out a video that said it's okay. You don't have to like every single thing a band you like puts out. NXT is the same way. You can love NXT, but you don't have to like every single decision they do.
It's not about liking. That did not make sense.
That goes the same for any.
That did not make sense. Vacating the belts on a fucking DQ, and not only that, you make your next set of champions look even weak. You can't even put the Street Profits over on your way. Not even that. If you did not want the Warriors to take a direct L, why did you not have them in this tag ladder match?
Like Brandon, here's the thing. Brandon, here's the thing. You can like NXT, and if you like people love NXT, that's fine. But you still can't defend this. Like you can say this sucks, but I still love NXT. Like that's fine. But like, how can you defend this?
Again, you don't have to like it. You don't.
To me, I'm just criticizing the people who have blind love who will say that everything Triple H does is great. Like, if you're a fan of NXT and you can admit the wrongs that Triple H has and can still like it, that's great. Yeah, because Triple H has done a lot of great shit.
These tag titles being vacated on a fucking DQ.
Exactly.
That does not make any sense. In what world?
At least when Asuka vacated the title, she vacated because she broke her collarbone.
And also,
at least that was an excuse.
And at least,
regardless, if she was in, that gave more reason for her to drop the belt to Ember if she's fucking injured.
Here's the thing.
For some reason,
no sense for you to vacate the belts on a fucking DQ. You should have just had War Raiders in this ladder match, so they don't have to take the direct L. They can just lose the belts and just go on their way out.
Again, at least Asuka's
hang on for 1 second. Hang on for 1 second. Like on Ember versus Asuka. For some reason, I feel like Asuka was still supposed to hold the belt and then was going to drop it to Ember at a later date, but then the collarbone injury happened. I still don't get why Ember still had to lose.
Why it had to be 3 matches?
Because she had to go to the main roster undefeated.
And then
look what happened. Lorena Flair happened. Thank you, Lorena Flair. Thank you.
I love that you don't even call her Ashley. You call her Lorena.
No,
I don't know. Asia, I don't know why you're thanking Charlotte. You need to be thanking Vince.
No,
because he's the one who made that
decision.
Because that streak had to end.
Okay, Jesus Christ. First of all.
But again, Vince had to make the decision. So in a way, you have to thank Vince.
So, yeah. this tag title match.
You know I'm right.
First, okay, let me say something. First of all, at least with the Asuka Ember match, at least Asuka's last match was not ended on DQ. At least it had a decisive ending.
Yes.
At least there was an actual like chapter end. It was like you can close the book on this. Like you cannot end it on a DQ. Like and then secondly about the whole Asuka thing, like when Ember loses it in the second match, what right to a rematch does she have? Because Asuka didn't cheat. Because the first
Yeah, you're right. She cheated in the first one, but she didn't cheat in the second one.
I mean, she attempted.
Well, she tried to cheat in the
but
second. She tried to.
But it didn't work though. She still beat her
Right.
too.
Right.
Yeah, because she tried to bring the referee like she did the first time, and Ember just caught her with the super kick.
So like, what would be the right to a rematch? So yeah,
Right,
it's
but
dumb.
still, this is
But,
dumb.
well, I have to think. I have to think they were saving Asuka for Shayna or Kyrie. Shayna or Kyrie.
No, they just
Possibly.
wanted her to go to the main roster undefeated. That's all that is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is dumb. This is WCW shit dumb. And I never watched an episode of WCW, but still, this is dumb.
Wait,
this is Russo booking.
This is
which
2000 WCW.
which era of WCW?
This is TNA 2010 dumb.
Oh,
Oh,
that's low.
Before or after Jeff Hardy won the world title?
After.
Ooh.
This is when Jeff Hardy's drug problem was apparent.
Yeah.
But yeah, the War Raiders now they're not even on TV, so I'm not even gonna feel sorry for them right now because they haven't even showed to the last few episodes of
They
Raw.
haven't showed up on Raw ever since the NXT episode aired where they dropped the titles. That's the funny
And I'm
thing.
supposed to feel
That's what makes me angrier.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for Triple H. No.
See, that's what makes me even angrier. That's what not makes me now be like, wait a minute. So why didn't you drop these belts? Or better yet, why didn't you hold on to the belts until this takeover? Because you're not on TV.
They were on TV and now they're not.
It was dumb. But now we get to this match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what makes me angry about this. Like, bro, I would have understood it if y'all immediately went to the main roster and went after the tag titles. But you didn't. You're not on TV. You could have held on to the belts.
It just makes me laugh. It just makes me laugh because now everything bad Triple H does in NXT is gonna come back and hit him in tenfold once his faves go to the main roster and Vince treats them like shit. That's all I see it. That's how I see it. But yeah, we get to the Street Profits.
You see what y'all done now, y'all act.
What?
No, I was just gonna say y'all have gotten agents to actively root for failure. You see what has happened?
Yeah.
Yeah,
good, great.
So yeah, the match itself, the 4-way match. We got the Street Profits, Forgotten Sons, Undisputed Era, and what?
I just kept saying yep.
Yeah, and Team 1-2, which is Oni Orton and Danny Burch. The only
question. I got a question. How the hell does Danny and Oni work their way into this?
Because they're feuding with the Forgotten Sons.
What are Forgotten Sons in this?
I don't know. I don't know.
They were in because they caused the DQ.
They had a champion.
Why did they cause a DQ?
Because they were upset that the Street Profits was getting an opportunity over them.
Oh, I was going to say.
But weren't these the same two who lost the Dusty Classic? Y'all had your chance, and you got beat by Black Flag.
No, because they attacked the War Raiders a week before the War Raiders vacate the belts, and they were like, "What the fuck? We attacked them. Why didn't we get an opportunity?"
I was going to say.
Well, apparently y'all didn't do a good enough job because apparently they forgot about it.
Well, I was going to say
that's great justification. But yeah, Brandon.
I was going to say the Forgotten Sons had a secret #1 contendership match in the back. You want to talk about WCW booking?
That's true. Still booking right there.
This was not part of the script, but yeah, the 4-way. I don't know how they got in this match.
Remember that?
Yeah, Goldberg didn't follow the script. Tune into Nitro to see what happens. But yeah, this match, it's going to be great. It's a 4-way ladder match. It's going to be especially Montez Ford in a ladder match. That's all you need to know.
This is the first time the mainly the first time all four.
I think so. Well, no, except for Kyle and Bobby.
Which I'm just going to say real quick about the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins has improved.
He is improving. I'm seeing it. Like, he's showing up now. It's an actual team now. Now they're ready. They're fucking ready. And you know what?
It's that time.
The only
It's
reason,
that time.
you know what? The only reason I'm going to pick them is because if they win, I will be so disappointed if I didn't. I'm going to go with my hopeful pick. I'm going to say the Street Profits will win.
Undisputed Era, y'all don't need it. Y'all already been champs. There's no point.
They don't need it. They don't need it.
They don't need it. And plus,
no dripping in gold.
Real quick,
spoiler alert.
No, honestly, I was on that early in the week, but then I thought about it and I was like, nah, man, that chance is flown by now. That chance is over with.
I'm just gonna say right now, a little spoiler alert for the rest of the show: no member of Undisputed Era is walking out with the title.
Nah, I'm saying Adam Cole's winning the world title.
I'm agreeing with you, Jarvarus. I think he's winning.
Because it's gonna play into that whole Johnny Fair thing. Like, he can win it, but he can't defend it.
It's not only that, because I think a certain someone is going to challenge him by Toronto. So yeah, who is winning on this show? So yeah, I'm going to say Street Profits winning, but I wouldn't be surprised if Forgotten Sons win and then Street Profits win at Toronto.
Actually,
I wouldn't mind them winning at Toronto because that is the SummerSlam takeover. But bro, just put the belts on them now. Y'all should have put it to them when it was on NXT versus War Machine. If y'all do it now, I'm gonna just give y'all like, come on, bro.
Oh, dude, I just realized
they're good wrestlers. Let's go.
That might be a good
like fam. If they do not give it to Street Profits this Saturday, that is going to reek of all-wage booking. It's going to reek of like delirious type of stuff. Because Ring of Honor was famous for not putting the belts on the guys when they should have put it on them.
I feel like they don't give it to Street Profits. They're gonna give it to Undisputed Era, and I'm gonna be like, why? You already.
I don't even think they'll give it to Red Dragon though. I'm thinking they'll give it to Forgotten Sons, and that's what I'm saying. Anybody but Forgotten Sons.
Yeah, to me it's either the Street Profits or Forgotten Sons.
Right.
So,
but I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Undisputed Era, because if Adam Cole does not win the NXT title and Roger Strong losing to Matt Riddle, you have to think one of the members of Undisputed Era is going to win.
Well, here's my thing about this. I think they're still going to play up the dissension of Undisputed Era. If Adam Cole's the only one to win the title, that's going to lead to Adam Cole basically looking at them like, "What the hell are you guys doing?"
Right.
So that's going to lead to more dissension.
No, that's going to have him looking at Roddy. That's going to have him looking at Roddy, because he's going to look at Roddy like, "Dude, you couldn't beat Riddle after you beat him up." I can give Bobby and Kyle an excuse because it was a fatal 4-way ladder match. You met this man one-on-one and got beat.
Like, we all know Roddy's not winning, but what if Kyle and Bobby win and Adam Cole win, and they all look at Roderick Strong like, "What are you doing? You're the only one without gold."
Then if that's the case, then that will solidify that they're kicking Roddy out. And then for some reason, I feel like Roddy's going to be the first person to go after Cole for the NXT title.
And now I'm almost tempted to pick Kyle and Bobby, but I'm sticking with Street Profits. I don't care.
So can I just
my emotional pick will be Street Profits. It's cool, but I didn't want it, but it's cool. Bobby and Kyle. My no is Forgotten Sons, and my is Danny and Oni.
Honestly, unless if I have a really good reason and there's no way around it, I'm gonna go with my emotional picks all the time. Like, unless if it's clear and obvious. So I'm picking Street Profits.
Yeah, I got Profits as well. Which, can I just say, I just think it's funny that it's SummerSlam on Sunday, on that Sunday, and then before that it's summer, and yet they're doing a takeover in Canada.
Yeah.
I mean, they had SummerSlam 2004.
And it's notoriously cold in Canada.
I mean, they had SummerSlam 2004 in Canada, and oh god, we all know how that was.
I just think that's funny. That's pretty funny.
No, wait, you're thinking of Survivor Series.
No, I'm thinking remember SummerSlam 04 when they all turned on like that crazy crowd that turned on Edge and shit like that?
No, I just think that's funny because takeover in Canada and then SummerSlam. That's
right.
I think that's
fun.
Next, we get to the North American title match.
This is the easiest pick. Matt Riddle's winning.
Yeah.
I said North American title match.
Oh, what? Why
Dream versus Breeze, man.
Honestly, I would save that for later because that's like one of the biggest matches on the show for
I
me.
don't care about the order as long as we predict. How?
Okay, I'm gonna
Do I
go
need to get my shoe on you?
heel or
Oh.
God, you need some weed, man. You need to chill.
Okay. I can't
So
believe
we
it.
have the OG of NXT, the return officially. He will be officially in NXT from now on. Tyler Breeze challenging for the North American title.
the best part of NXT.
The Dream, the man,
Oh man.
Velveteen Dream.
Oh, now
I
see,
want
now
all
that you
y'all
just
to
said
make
that
y'all
dream,
predictions. I want y'all to make
now
your
that you just said
predictions,
that
and then
Breeze
I'll
is
go
like,
last.
so like, wait, so you're saying like Breeze is permanently in NXT again?
Yes.
So yeah.
According to
Oh
the
damn, I
Breeze
gotta
on
change
the
it. I'm
call.
picking Breeze. I gotta change it, and I'm picking Breeze, bro.
Yeah, I'm picking Breeze as well.
And you know what? I'm gonna pick Breeze too because I want Velveteen to go after the world title. I want him to go after the world title.
What did you think you were gonna be the only one who picked Breeze, Aisha?
Okay, let me explain my reasoning for why I'm picking Breeze too. God damn it! Fuck.
I mean, he never held the
Okay,
NXT title.
so it's Takeover 25. Tyler Breeze, who was the original OG of NXT, he started with NXT while they were quote unquote the development brand, and he
When they
has
were still
never won.
FCW.
He has never won a main title, and specifically in NXT, he never won an NXT title, and now he's back. And Dream he just basically threw the video package they had. He basically threw all the main roster failures that Breeze had up in Breeze's face, saying, "Oh, you couldn't hack it on the big leagues on Raw and SmackDown, and now you're back here, and you think you're gonna challenge me?"
That's a big indication right there. That's a big indication right there, especially with them, like because that's what happened with Sasha and Bailey. With Sasha versus Bailey, they were just highlighting all of Bailey's failures.
So no, it's like we all expecting Dream to win. We all expecting that Dream is gonna, like, of course he just came out to one of his biggest wins by beating Matt Riddle. But think of how he beat Riddle.
By a roll up.
By roll up.
Yeah, like honestly, him beating Riddle was a literal fluke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not only that, and then we got it's Takeover 25. And then you have, if Breeze win, they give more of Dream more leverage to go after the NXT title, be up in the title picture.
And here's the thing: Dream going after the NXT title. That was my original reasoning for Johnny Gargano winning.
Right.
Because again, Gargano's Dream's bitch.
Which I'm just gonna say, I just can't wait to hear Tyler's theme song in NXT again.
Yeah.
Look, everyone, look! It's Tyler.
Yeah.
It's gonna. So yeah, maybe I'm too hopeful, but I think Breeze is winning here. He has to win.
And I'm going with my.
Like I'm thinking of it in the obvious way. If he's going to be a permanent part of NXT again, they know they're going to have to start him off fast. They're going to give him the belt.
Because why would Tyler Breeze come back to NXT just to be a jobber there? He's coming there for a reason.
Right.
So yeah, it has to be Breeze. Breeze is winning that title. Who he drops it to, who knows? But I want Dream to go. I'm picking Breeze for an emotional pick because I want Dream to be world champion by the end of this year. He has to be. He's the best part of the goddamn show.
I think who goes after Breeze after he's done with Dream is clearly Roderick Strong.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, wait. I mean, no.
Well, because I think it's. Well,
I was gonna say, does that mean Roddy's gonna beat Matt Riddle? Oh.
Well, I think it's a. Well, I think
no.
I was gonna say I think it's a natural progression. You go from Dream to Breeze to Strong to Riddle,
and then go to Strickland.
Yes.
So yeah, we all in agreement. Breeze.
Keith Lee's got to get one of those belts, man. You know, the most over guy in NXT, except for Dream.
Okay, so then we go to Matt Riddle Strong.
Riddle.
I still gotta say Riddle.
Riddle.
Yeah. So wait. Okay, so the only one we've had different picks on was the tag match, right? I picked Forgotten Son.
No, I thought we were all unanimous on the tag. I thought we were all unanimous on the tag match.
Oh, so we all picked Street Profits too?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so we all have the same picks so far. Wow, this is interesting. Okay.
Okay, well, this next match is going to be interesting too. The NXT Women's Title match.
Yeah.
Io Shirai, Shayna Baszler. The match I really do not give a fuck about, and it's the first time in a long time I do not give about the NXT Women's Title.
Oh God, I said I would go for my hopeful pick, but oh God.
Yeah, I am gonna say it right now.
Shayna
Baszler is retaining this
Shayna
fucking
Baszler's
belt.
retaining.
What?
She's retaining.
Yeah.
What
The way
sort of...
they have been building this story up, it's so far. It's the lack of hype right now for this NXT Women's Title, and it's like Shayna, she has her girls, and every time we've been predicting that Shayna would drop the belt, she does not drop this belt, and not only that, it will feel kind of weird for her to just drop it now instead of just dropping it at the next takeover. And besides, if Io wins, if Shayna does not get her rematch going to Toronto, who does Io face? Bianca Belair?
Candice.
I mean, I'd be
no,
down.
Candice, no.
They're literally inserting her into this feud right now.
No, That's why I'm saying Shayna wins. Because you got Mia Yim in the hunt. She's already challenging. She just beat Bianca Belair. You got Candice LeRae. You can do Candice versus Shayna. Even though you got to do a lot of build with Candice. You got Bianca Belair. Pretty much she's going to want something. You got more out of Shayna retaining than Io winning.
So here's my thing. I think Io is going to win that women's title. I think it's going to be a Toronto.
Yeah, I think that too.
Because it'll be the Asuka Ember thing again, except maybe they'll get it right this time. But at this point, after New York, I'm never betting against Shayna again.
I'm not betting against her either. I'm not betting against
Triple
Shayna
H,
either at this point. There's
but
no point.
Now Triple H has been booking Shayna. I cannot bet against her.
Let me say how he's been booking Shayna.
Like a god.
Like a god. Yeah.
Once she gets to Toronto, she will have 10 months with this title reign since November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 10 months if she retains tomorrow. It took 3 finishers for her to take a loss on NXT TV. A KOD, a elbow drop, and a moonsault for Io to get her win on Shayna Baszler.
Shayna is the father, and Zelina and Jessamine are the son and hoist.
2 times she lost on TakeOver. It was by her opponents reversing out her submission into a roll-up. So in that effect, she has not lost definitively.
Again,
my God, is this Shayna Baszler or Goku?
Super strong. It's like
a
Triple H race.
I have a serious question right now. Are we talking about Shayna Baszler or fucking Goku?
Shayna would tap.
Jesus Christ!
Shayna would tap Goku out in 20
strong.
minutes. Shayna would tap Goku out in 20 minutes.
The one thing I'll say about this whole thing...
Yeah, she would tap Goku out in Ultra Instinct!
The one thing I'll say about this whole thing is, I think in a way, granted, you might not agree with Shayna's booking, but you gotta remember, she's a bad guy, and typically speaking, in the wrestling landscape, heels have always been given longer reigns because they can get away with things like that.
Right, but at some point, you have to have a payoff. And not only that, your women's division is suffering hard under her reign. She has been in the title picture for 2 years now. And look how they did Kyrie. 71 days, no title retention. Look how they did Bianca just now. Now she has to go back down.
You can be a great heel, but you can also be kind of detrimental to a division. Look at Brock.
Exactly. We have this problem. You can't you can't use the heel excuse. You have to have a payoff. And you have to have it at the right time. New York should have been the right time.
Yeah, because that's why I was defending against Phoenix. I don't think Phoenix was the right time, but I think New York was.
New York it was the right time, and Bianca was the right person.
Yeah.
Now barely anyone cares, and if they do care, it's just it's EO, it's Shayna gonna drop it. That's all people
First it was heat, now it's just fatigue.
Now it's just like, okay, look, when is she gonna drop it? She has
everything. She has everything she needs to be on the main roster. She has all the intent. She has it.
She should be challenging Becky Lynch sooner or later for that women's title. If she does not, that's the
Becky
thing.
taps her
If
out.
Sasha does not come back, who else on that Raw Women's division can challenge
Oh, well-
Becky for it to be a hot feud going to SummerSlam? That should have been Shayna Baszler
Which,
right
by the
now.
way, that alone we will talk about later because that kind of blew
That
up
should have
today.
been Shayna Baszler right now because Raw is going to need a top heel. Lacey Evans is not going to be that top heel. She's going to be that
No.
mid-card heel, but not a
Exactly.
top heel. You need that for SummerSlam. And especially with Ronda Rousey's fucking gone right now, that would be everything.
And more than likely not coming back.
You
More
need
likely
that.
not coming back. So you can have Becky Lynch and
You need
Shayna
that-
Baszler.
You need
Promo
that.
styles, submission styles, everything.
You
So
need that.
why not call Shayna up at this point?
They're
You
saying,
need-
Brandon,
Doing more harm with her still down there in NXT and having this women's division suffering even more. That NXT women's division has so much depth, so much talent. Down there, you had the Deanna Purrazzo's, the Dakota Kai when she comes back, Candice LeRae, how you suffering her, Bianca Belair, Mia Yim, MJ Jenkins, Jesse Elbin, Vanessa Bourne, Aaliyah. You have so much talent. And you still are revolving this division around Shayna Baszler, and your only default answer at this point is Io Shirai, who is a great wrestler, but again, as I said, she's not at that point of being the it factor, the face of this NXT Women's division. So there are so many problems with this right now, and that's why I'm saying, as of right now, I don't think Io is winning it, and I'm saying that Shayna's going to retain. It's just how they're going to book, how she's going to, is Io going to take the direct L? Is she's going to lose clean, which I
don't
would like
think she
to
will.
see her actually
No, here's the thing. I don't think Io's winning clean. Shayna's not winning clean.
I want to see her lose clean. I
No,
want to see
because-
the war. I want to see it. Because
No,
everyone
dear,
is
now you're just
saying
being
that
threatened.
Bianca Belair shouldn't have been the one to the like.
See, now you just want to watch the world
enough
burn.
to
Now you just want to watch the world burn.
Then this is AJ's gone full Joker. She just wants the world to burn to the ground and dance on ashes. No,
Yes,
we're not.
we
That's
do.
what we're not gonna do out here.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's what we're not gonna do out here in these streets. That's what we're not gonna do out here.
See, I think Shayna. Here's the thing. I'm actually going the opposite direction. I think Shayna won't lose clean, if that makes sense. Like, I could see Io maybe not getting the moonsault at all. She could get like a roll up or something.
Or it'll be another roll up. It'll be another roll up.
Though we've seen that too many times. We saw when Ember did it. We saw when Kylie did it. We need a pinfall definitive loss.
It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt Shayna. It's not gonna hurt her.
She does not need to be protected anymore. She needs to be pinned.
If she gets pinned by Io,
if anything,
like
if anything, the roll up would make Shayna look bad, because it's like, bro, this has happened to you 3 times already. This happened to you 3 times.
Exactly.
Ember did it, and Kyrie did it, and you still can't find a way to do it. So basically, you like Joe.
They'll make her look like an idiot.
Okay.
Just like they make Joe look like an idiot.
Not only that, this is how you end her long tirade in which she has been going through every fucking woman terrorizing the women's division.
I mean, here's the thing, Brandon. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened because we know Triple H is like that. But
I guess it's because I just don't want her to lose momentum.
She's not going to lose momentum.
She needs to lose clean definitively on her way out. Go up.
Brandon, I love you, but when she comes up to the Brandon, I love you, but no matter what happens with Shayna, when she comes up to the main roster and chokes out Becky the first time, she will be booked dominant. She will be seen as
exactly. Like they could have Io straight dominate Io. And the minute Shayna debuts and chokes Becky out, all of that negativity that she got on that takeover is immediately gone.
Gotcha.
Lose momentum. My fave lost momentum back-to-back takeovers because of yours.
I'm sorry. I know you're
Lose
still
momentum,
mad.
my ass.
I know you're mad. I'm still mad.
Lose momentum, and look how this women's division has lost momentum due to the booking of Shayna Baszler, the Reign of Terror. Lose momentum.
Oh man, use the Reign of
I really have to ask. Like, I really gotta ask.
You kidding me?
I really do have to ask. Why the hell hasn't Regal banned Marina Adjustment yet?
Because they're idiots. They're idiots.
White people are on the crack today.
William Regal is a dumbass. That's why. I don't know why it's taking this.
Speaking of
Wait,
William
but
Regal,
it's the same question I had when they went to ban the Singh brothers throughout Genders run.
speaking of
Put
William
it
Regal,
on the side.
But
She
but we
can
have to keep
lose
but we have to ban the
clean.
Undisputed Era. But we have to
It's
ban the
not
Undisputed
going to
Era.
hurt her. She had this long time. She had this tolerance where she has looked dominant.
speaking
Let's be real, this reign has not helped anyone but her. It didn't help Kyrie. It didn't help Bianca.
Her first reign did, but the second one, no.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Lose momentum, my ass.
speaking of William Regal, where's he been?
Wait, speaking of Regal, what?
Where's he been?
I don't know. I don't know where he's been.
Like, has he been chilling in
don't
Blackpool?
get the
Like,
no.
See, that's why I want Shayna to retain even more. Because when she does, I hope the conversation comes up that she's been fucking over pushed for the longest time and how it's been basically about her for the past 2 years.
Again, Asia hoping for a negative result for more negativity. That's
Good.
if you read the Catch Wrestling U thread, you know she's the hero of the story.
Catch Wrestling U thread.
That was a decent thread. I enjoyed it.
So yeah, she's the hero of the story. She did nothing.
It was a good thread, okay?
I don't give a fuck.
I know.
So yeah, where's William Regal been? Has he been?
Like you're my mom.
So yeah, where's William Regal been? Has he been chilling in Blackpool?
But yeah, Baron Corbin is retaining.
Oh God.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
No.
Can I just say the irony of this whole thing? The Shayna stan has the other person winning.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much irony to this.
There's a lot of irony to this. But yeah, I can't bet against Shayna anymore. I can't. But main event. Are we ready for main event? Gargano versus Cole.
I still have not watched that 2 out of 3 falls, man.
I know you did. I know. You're petty. Yep.
Yay.
And you probably won't watch this main event either.
No, I won't. But I will make my prediction.
I can easily see Gargano winning, but I'm gonna predict Cole because I'm gonna predict. Hopefully, I'm gonna use hopeful picks other than the Shayna one because I can't bet against Shayna anymore. I can't.
Yeah, Cole's winning because I think he's gonna face Matt Riddle by Toronto.
And then Riddle will face Dream.
Yes.
We can only hope. But then, then the title will be kind of hot potatoes, but that's okay.
Hey guys, I have a question.
What?
Is Adam Cole still dead?
Yes, he is. He is a ghost. This is his ghost.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Right. He has ghost powers.
If anything, Adam Cole should lose momentum if he doesn't win again.
Hey, we will not disrespect Adam Cole here.
Shut the fuck up.
I agree, Brandon. Let's not disrespect Adam Cole's hair. It's beautiful. But yeah, I'm picking Adam Cole because I'm being hopeful.
I am also picking Adam Cole.
So we all picked Adam Cole. Jarvarus, you picking Adam Cole too? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's take over. So we all picked the same except for the Io Shayna match, which I predicted because again, like that's very decisive, very
irony though.
It is. It's very ironic.
There's no point of doing the title change now. New York should have been a title change.
Toronto.
Now.
It needs to be Toronto.
Toronto is it. If Shayna retains there.
The only way I can see Shayna losing at this show is if Sasha's not coming back and they need a feud for Becky at SummerSlam. That's the only one. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
But and honestly, watch her still retain and still come up to the main roster. Kevin Owens did it.
That'd be dumb.
I'm just saying Kevin Owens did it, so I wouldn't put it past them.
I mean, it worked for him. But that's only because he didn't have as long of a reign.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah. Exactly.
It wouldn't work for Shayna.
You're just killing your women's division at this point. You're just killing it.
Or maybe the women's division should bow down to the Queen of Spades, but that's a whole other thing.
No. You better bow down to me once I beat your ass.
Nah, I'm pretty sure Cliff already does that.
You don't even know, Brandon. You don't even know. No, you might want to watch it.
But yeah, that's takeover.
Learn from me.
I'm only interested in like 2 matches because there's no second takeover women's match on this card, sadly enough.
And you're still saying it's gonna be better than Double or Nothing,
Of course it is.
even though you didn't watch Double or Nothing.
I didn't watch Double or Nothing, of course.
Again, the fact that you forked over $50.
No,
Dumbass.
I know it's stupid, but yeah, someone had to do it. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. Shut up. I don't care. I spend my money the way I want to spend it. Shut up.
Are you going to do math homework?
Dude, you could have spent it on jet skis.
Why I don't give a shit. I'm gonna spend on what I want to. I'll spend my money however I want.
You could spend it on condoms.
I will later, but I spend my money the way I spend it.
No.
Yes.
Are you on crack?
I'm not spending my money on crack. with how stupid I'm spending, I might as well, but
spend it on crack and jet skis.
You can do that, and you know what? You have a fun time. You have a fun time jet skiing on crack, sir. That'd be wild. But yeah, so that was TakeOver. Shit, we already talked about the Moxley thing. Oh yeah, let's talk about a certain old relic that for some reason still is involved in the wrestling business, or at least thinks he still has some kind of pulse in the wrestling business. Who can't just shut up.
No, let's talk about Raw and SmackDown.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Raw and SmackDown. Raw was good.
Yeah, I heard you guys say it was decent.
Wait, what?
I heard you guys say it was decent one day.
It was actually good.
It was
good
decent.
show.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. We're going to have to talk about Jim Cornette because he's pretty much buried Joey Ryan right now. Oh, God.
He
said,
God, I am so...
Breaking news, lying, shit stir. Joey Ryan has announced he will not leave the Indies. He has no choice. Nothing will take him. Nobody will take him. And we'll continue to
Stop there. He got offers from both companies, you fucking dumbass. Shut the fuck up, Jim Cornette, and go die in the fire.
And he will continue to crisscross the country, asking people to grab his crotch and getting peeked on by other play wrestlers. Holy
die.
Shit.
See,
no one needs you here.
See, the thing that actually made me mad was the thing he said about Sonny Kiss, but
okay, fine. Don't die. Just stay home and eat chicken and Burger King. Just stay away from the wrestling business, you fucking old relic. You're irrelevant. Shut up.
God damn.
Oh, God damn it. I'm not even a big fan of Joey Ryan, but that speech he made at Bar Wrestling was actually heartfelt and actually great. And this is the time you want to come after him? Fuck you.
Of course, because Jim Cornette is an old white man. What do you expect?
An old white fat man. Fat. Fucking Twinkie. But yeah, this is the same guy. Didn't he? Since he was slapped the shit. I'm not going to talk about Jim Cornette. I'm fucking done with him. Speaking of Jim Cornette, Vince Russo was banned from AEW. That's hilarious. And amazing. But yeah.
Which led Vince Russo to believe that WWE and AEW are in bed together.
Get your tinfoil hats out, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, Vince Russo thinks they're in bed? Oh my God.
Vince Russo doesn't. Didn't it also come out at one point that Vince Russo believes in Scientology too?
Yep.
I'd be surprised.
Wait, are you being serious?
Oh no, I'm serious.
No one takes this man seriously. No one should take this man ever seriously. I don't think anyone does, but yeah.
That's kind of amazing.
Isn't it ironic how much Russo and Cornette hate each other when they just, they're both just they're different sides of the same shitty coin. They're both.
Hey! Look! Can we stop talking about shitty old white dudes and let's actually talk about a white dude that was actually doing good at the start of Raw?
Oh my God! Beatbox Bork.
I'm just gonna say I never want him to cash in the money in the bank briefcase
ever. And now
well, unfortunately, he is because apparently in WWE you're not supposed to be fun.
How dare you show up 2 weeks in a row? Slap, slap, slap.
Which okay, I have a question. If you're not
this
supposed
upcoming
to be
Monday, it's official that Brock Lesnar will cash in his Money in the Bank contract on Seth Rollins.
Paul Heyman,
Sometime
Paul Heyman cut a promo on his Twitter saying this exact thing. He confirmed it. So there you go.
So you should have shut your ass up.
Yo, Paul Heyman really should not have said nothing.
Seth Rollins.
Seth really shouldn't have said nothing. Seth should have just stayed in the back.
Yeah, I still blame Seth. I blame Seth. Oh yeah.
Like, that YouTube video for Stephanie Man was basically
Stop having fun. You're suspended.
It was dumb.
But yeah, it was basically like, you know, the episode of Boondocks where they did the whole thing about Ruckus and his life was basically like a color purple. And they basically looked at Brock Lesnar with the boot box like, nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
So
what did he do? Like his actions, for his horrible actions that he did. You know, what smacking Paul Heyman with paper? Was that it? Because I could swear Brock has done much worse.
So here's the question: if you're not supposed to have fun, what's R-Truth doing?
He's being the greatest of all time. That's what he's doing. That's your answer. But yeah, Beatbox Brock comes out. He comes out. Yeah, you know how it's Beatbox Brock? He treats the briefcase like a boombox. Well, now it is a boombox. It is actually a boombox. He turned it into an actual fucking boombox, and he came out to fucking reggaeton music.
It was glorious.
He did the running man. He did the running man in the ring.
And apparently backstage, it got WWE sponsors upset. It's like, girl, Brock Lesnar is supposed to be having fun.
What the hell is this? We can't have this. Brock's supposed to be. Oh, like, I don't know.
Like, this is the first time Brock has looked like he's been having fun in years.
And they took it away from him. They took away his fun. I'm so sad.
Brock's gonna be on Raw Monday night. It's like, see, now he'll know why I don't have fun.
This is why I don't like people. Is this why he doesn't like, is this why he hates people? He just wants to have fun and no one accepts him.
I think so. I think this is why Brock is antisocial.
I feel so bad for Brock. You know, Brock, like, you can have fun with me. I'll accept you. I kind of have to.
No, because I think Brock's definition of fun is murdering somebody. So,
I'm
pretty sure Asia would like to keep you alive for a while.
I'm sure Asia would be like, yeah, Cliff, go have fun with him. It's a great idea. But yeah, Brock was the best part of the show outside of R-Truth. But yeah, Brock was the best part of the show, so that's odd. Feels weird, but yeah, he was entertaining. He had 2 segments on the show. 2 segments. Brock Lesnar, part-time Brock Lesnar had 2 segments on one show.
No, not only that. When we get to the second segment, Brock, he came out again. He's like, okay, stuff gonna happen, and then Seth Rollins comes out. He's like, I am sick of this. You're disrespecting the WWE. I'm like, Seth, what did you expect?
It felt like they redid the same opening promo for no reason.
It's like, Seth, come on, stay in the back. And then he's like, cash in.
First of all, I have to mention something about the opening segment.
I have to say this. Hey, Seth, weren't you the same guy who threatened to curb stomp Age when just to get the authority back, and then when Jesse they agreed to bring back the authority, you were going to do it anyway? Then your exact words after you got the authority back was, quote, you already know who I am. You already know who I am, John. I'm gonna kill him anyway.
But remember, Seth Rollins hates that version of him.
Guys, he was a different man then. He was going through some stuff. He's good now. He's good. He got over
doesn't matter. He still did it.
So then
Hypocrite.
he's like,
Hypocrite.
Brock is like, oh no, Paul is like, Brock Lesnar has 1 year to cash in from this date to this date. Then Brock is like, wait.
And Brock's face. Brock's face.
Yeah.
He turned and looked.
Yeah.
Brock was like he was like, my client has up to a year, and Brock's like, wait, whoa. I have a year to cash this in?
I've been showing up for nothing. I've been showing up full time for nothing.
He's like, I thought you knew this. He's like, man, I don't watch this product.
I don't watch WCW. It's WWE. I don't care.
And when Brock knew that, Brock's like, I have a year. Oh,
I have a year? Okay,
screw
guys.
you guys. Like, Lesnar deadass is like, I got a year. Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.
Well, no,
it's like, Paul, you should have told me that before I came full time on Nitro. All right. Bye, guys. I'll see you on the next Nitro. It's Raw. I don't care.
Like, bro, he was about to let you know when he cashed in, but oh no, Seth Rollins had to be the fiery baby face.
Well, I mean,
and now look what happened.
Brock Lesnar asked Paul, wait, you still keep up with the product? Like, yeah, of course I do. And Brock's like, okay, well, who's the European champion? Paul's like, that's not a title anymore.
Or you know what? Or actually, Paul should have just said our truth.
Yeah, it's true. It's our truth. Yeah. Who's the light heavyweight champion? That's not a title either. Who's the WWF champion? That's a Panda company now.
Good. And what are the titles here?
When all this stuff happened? When you debuted? So I didn't watch the product back then.
It would have been great. It would have been great if Brock said, "Who's the ROH champion?"
Matt would be like, "Well, Matt Taven, but he doesn't work here."
There's a million things they could have done with that segment, but I digress.
Brock's like, "Where's Punk?"
He quit
commentating for Cage Warriors.
Oh yeah, Punk is doing that.
Yeah,
I think it's left promotion.
But what else did we get? Oh, Asia. Should we just get right into it?
Wait, I have to ask before we get into it. I have to ask: are the women's tag titles now Raw exclusive?
They are catering exclusive.
No, they're catering exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah. But yeah, Asia.
At least they're on TV more than the Raw Tag Champions.
Are you ready for your weekly? Since you missed it last week, are you ready to talk about the Iconics versus Becky and Nikki Cross?
Okay. Becky Lynch versus Nikki Cross. Becky Lynch, she gets a huge reaction because because it's a day that ends in Y. Kansas City, the last time they were there, Becky Lynch has an infamous segment where she invaded Raw and she suffered a broken nose and a concussion and bloody face and all that
and beat the shit out of Ronda Rousey on autopilot on a concussion because she's the man.
Basically, when the man became the legend.
Yeah.
Yes. So they come back to Kansas City. She comes out, has a great reaction. Nikki Cross comes out. She gets over throughout this whole match, and it's the Iconics.
They do stuff.
They
didn't even get an entrance.
First off, they got the jobber entrance.
Yeah, they got a jobber entrance. They cut the commercial, and then they came back. The Iconics in the ring, shoving their belts in everyone's face, like, "Hey, look at our belts. We don't have to try anymore."
Cliff, can you let Asia speak?
I'm fine.
They having a match. It happens. Nikki Cross, she getting a lot of cheers. I'm like, okay. At least Nikki Cross is getting over throughout this match. Then Becky comes in, hot tag, pretty much taking out both members of the Iconics. And we get basically to the finish, in which Becky, she debuts a new, quote-unquote, new finisher, which we saw before at WrestleMania 32 at Evolution at SummerSlam 2016. Basically, as a Uranagi. It's just a regular Uranagi that Samoa Joe does, and you're supposed to jump into it so you get more elevation and just looks decent, slams down for Becky to do. And what happens?
Yeah, it's like a pump pound of Uranagi.
Yes. And so what happens? Peyton doesn't even try. She doesn't even get up or elevate herself. Doesn't jump into it, and it just looks sloppy. And it's just like,
she didn't even get the pump handle. Like she couldn't even do that.
No. Like Peyton, what the fuck? So people are blaming Becky because, of course, we can't put any blame on the Iconics because bad booking and all that stuff. And I'm like,
and people are trying to do anything to. People are trying to find anything to say, "Oh, Becky's a bad wrestler. Becky's a bad wrestler." Like, no, just because she's not Ricochet doesn't mean she's a bad wrestler.
She's not athletic. Of course, she has some moments in the ring, but you cannot blame this.
Whoa. What was that?
Can y'all turn that down? Whatever the fuck.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you.
My bad. I was transitioning from my phone back to my laptop. My bad.
Your robot came
Sorry.
back. Yeah, your robot came back.
You cannot blame this or last week on Becky Lynch. You couldn't blame the drop kick on her because Billie Kay was far outside the ring, and we all know Becky Lynch is not that athletic, so she's not going to be able to reach this side all the way over there to get Billie Kay. Billie Kay had to come forward, and she's been doing
and Billie Kay don't know how to listen.
Becky's been doing this spot for 4 years, and people should know by now. Becky cannot go halfway across the ring, and she kept telling her twice, 2 or 3 times to come over, and she's just doing her dizzy self. Yeah, she's like, "Oh, bitch, you might want to come over."
And I've seen multiple Iranagis to know that you're supposed to jump into it. You're supposed to get off the ground. And Billie Kay, Peyton Royce did not get off the ground for it to look like, come the fuck on.
Apparently, these people think that these people are just supposed to be able to just lift people off the ground with one arm. Apparently, they think The Rock's rock bottom is a shoot. Apparently, they think he can lift people with one arm because they're idiots.
No.
The Rock can now.
I mean, yes, of course, clanging and banging.
But that's after years and years of clanging and banging.
Of course.
I had to get that.
Yeah.
I had to get that. Yeah. Sorry. But continue.
Continue.
And people it frustrates me so hard because y'all know how critical I have been of these two women for the longest time. For the longest time since practically January. And every fucking week, it seems like they give me more reason to be more critical of them. And I don't be critical of them just because they beat Sasha and Bayley. It's not even that. It's because these two are your women's tag champions, despite how they're badly booked, despite how they've been losing every fucking week. Y'all knew they were going to be losing every week. They won off a cheap win. They capitalized off a win. What did y'all think? Y'all thought these belts were going to make them look like stars? It's not that. It's not the belts make someone. It's you make the belts and the fact that they're bad wrestlers alone. That's number one. Number two, there were jokes before they won the titles. What do you think was going to happen once they won the titles? They were always going to be jokes. These belts barely had any credibility. And you think these belts are going to make them? Okay, that's number two. Number three, so it's frustrating.
The belts are invisible.
It's frustrating because everyone thinks I'm like, yes, I'm petty. Yes, all that shit. But I want them to get better.
You know what the sad part about this is, Asia? You know what makes this worse? You've seen the flashes of greatness. Remember the chamber?
Yes.
We see the potential.
But it's either
yeah, we know they can be good. It's just that they've chosen not to.
It's either they're complacent or they just suck. Period. It's one of those two. And I don't want to say that they are complacent, but you would think them getting out of catering, them getting a Mania win, Sasha and Bayley seeing something in them and putting them over at WrestleMania, and they getting these women's tag titles, that'd be enough for them to step up their game, but it's clearly not. It's clearly not. They're just
apparently happy to
not.
Be champions.
They're just happy to be champions, and knowing like regardless of if they're losing, because okay, let's say that yeah, they're losing, and that's probably the reason why they're not trying. Okay, bitch, y'all need to still stuff the fuck up because Naomi, look the way how she been booked. Sasha Banks, how she was booked. Becky Lynch, before she became the man, how she was booked. And they still put on amazing performances in the ring. So I don't want to hear that fucking excuse when it comes to these two white girls.
Asuka how she was booked before she won the SmackDown
It's
Women's title.
fucking pissing me off because everyone want to make these excuses when it comes to these two. It's like, what the fuck? And I don't want to be critical of them. You think I want to drag these two when I was once a fan of these
I
two?
do.
I do too.
Well, I am right now, but I want them to get better. I wanted Alexa Bliss to get better in the fucking ring when she was getting her high ass push, but she didn't. And she kept giving us these mediocre ass performances while champion. And then I had to drag that bitch fucking hard. And then she wanted to try to clap back at me on Twitter. And then look what happened now. She can barely fucking wrestle without getting a fucking concussion.
Mind you, her clapback only made it worse.
Mm-hmm. So,
But basically, she admitted that, yeah, I don't take bumps.
I want all these women to become better wrestlers. I want all of them to become, because I want women's wrestling to thrive. I want that. But they are not right now. They're not. Regardless of their booking, they're not good wrestlers. And it's sad because Ronda Rousey, especially I criticized her outside the ring, she was a good wrestler. Well, the 1 year she was here, she was good.
She got better than the Iconics in 1 year.
In 1 year, Bianca Belair, 3 years she's been here. And yeah, she's been in developmental, but still, 3 years versus the Iconics 10 years. Iconics was on the Indies, NXT, main roster, everything.
By the time Kairi Sane was in her third year of wrestling, she was already basically an in-ring veteran. Like, it's. I mean, they've been doing this for over 11 years.
11 years.
11 years, and they've regressed. How? How does this happen? I can't even say it's the WWE style. Is it? It can't be.
No.
No, and there's no because.
No, because.
The WWE style
No, because every person that has come from the Indies that has worked this WWE style has pretty much transitioned well.
And honestly, the WWE style is no excuse for Billie Kay not being able to fucking hear. That's not the WWE style. That's just you. I don't know what that was.
It's sad.
That's just you being deaf.
Either deaf or just out of it. I don't
10
know.
10 years in the business and you expect them to be great in-ring wrestlers. Sasha Banks has less in-ring and spirit, less time.
Yeah. By the time she was NXT Women's Champion, she was wrestling for about 5 years?
Yes.
Right. And people were saying she was the best women's wrestler in the world, and she actually was the best women's wrestler in the world at the time. In 5 years. I mean, not everyone's going to be a Sasha Banks, but still.
You can't defend these two. And not only that, if it's not just the ring work alone, they don't even use social media to get us to care about these belts, regardless of these belts are booked like shit. You got the 24/7 title right now. You see R-Truth is being entertaining and doing the Old Town Road shit with this belt, and it's the funniest shit.
He's arguably the best.
Arguably being entertaining as
arguably the best act in the company right now.
I don't want to hear shit about the Iconics bad booking with these belts when R-Truth is using social media. Even Stokely Hathaway with this CD shit.
Yes.
Come on, social media is right there.
This freaking CD player, and he ain't even on TV yet.
It's so amazing.
He's getting over without even being on TV.
Becky Lynch,
the master of social media, yes.
Bianca and Mia.
Yes.
Social media is right there, and they don't even use it to get people to care.
Moxley never even tweets, and even he has caused ruckus on social media, and he's had 3 tweets.
Come the fuck on, it's right there. I have to think that they're complacent at this point because social media is right there, and you're not even using it. But it's ironic because they were using social media to get people to say, "Oh, they should be at WrestleMania," and then
because they were calling out Sasha and Bayley every week, right?
So it's ironic. It's ironic. You got social media to get Sasha and Bayley's attention to get to WrestleMania, and now that you got the belts, you don't even use them.
Now you're just modeling.
So I have to think it's complacency. I have to.
Yeah.
But in order for me to think that they're complacent, that means they have to have good performances in the ring before they got the titles. And even then, they didn't. So it's a
Both.
mix. So it's a mix of both. They
I've
just
been saying that forever. It's both.
It's both. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but they suck. And I don't want to say that. You think I want to be one of these two? No, but I have to. And if you're a fan of Iconics,
you do.
You really do.
Low-key do. But I have to say it. I have to say it.
Like, part of me feels like
if you're a true fan of someone, you will point out what they're good at and what they're not good at.
I love Becky Lynch.
To get better as a
love Becky Lynch.
Talent.
Here's the thing: I love Becky Lynch, but if we did a WWE Combine, she'd probably be dead last in some of that shit.
My love for Bianca Belair.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Y'all know how much I like Drew, and even I've been like, bro, this run has not been it for my man.
I've been doing good.
This run has not been it for my man Zeus.
Exactly.
I love Bianca Belair, but I can tell you right now, she is not the best in-ring female worker. I can tell you what she needs work on, which is her selling and fluidity, but I want her to get better at that, and she is getting better at her fluidity in the ring.
I love Shayna, but I can admit this run has been
garbage. Her first run was good. This was not.
I
want her, but that's not on her. What I want out of her to have better in-ring matches. She has good matches, but I want great matches.
With how they book her, yeah.
So I'm just saying, if you're a fan of someone, you should yes, defend them, but be real with how they're developing, how good they are, what they are good at, what they aren't good at. That's what you should do.
I have one more.
Don't just accept the bullshit and the complacency and the same stagnant way they always been.
I got one more. I stand MJF to the moon, but that comment he made today, nah, I can't stand that.
Fuck him.
What's the comment anyway?
He said Prince is overrated.
Prince is overrated.
Oh, because that was when we was all going to each other and chat about Prince and MJ. Oh, never mind, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
I'm just saying MJ over Prince. I'm just saying.
Which honestly I'm just gonna say about being a fan of certain wrestlers and understanding their faults. This is why we should all stand Charlie Morgan, because she is flawless and she is a god and she is a small being. Protect her.
Yes, I believe it.
You said that about Rhea Ripley and then that thing happened.
I'm still a fan of Rhea, but I also understand.
Oh no! I'm just saying. You said the same thing about Charlie Morgan about Rhea, and look what happened.
Well, I mean, also the difference is Charlie actually is gay, so.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying. Whenever you say that someone is unproblematic, Brandon, they turn out to be problematic.
Charlie's not problematic. She is a good person. She is a small being. Protect her. God damn it.
Anyway, the Iconics suck.
Yeah.
They are Kubar.
You know what the worst part is? Apparently they write their own promos too, so you can't even say it's on the writers. You can't blame the writers. You can't.
Then that makes them worse.
They have their own promos. They have some form of creative control over that shit. Cause they said it out their own.
Wait, question. Wait, they have creative control, but John Moxley couldn't.
That's my thing. That's what I was saying.
They have some input over their promos.
No, here's my reason. Here's my reasoning. They know that the Iconics aren't gonna they're not gonna push any buttons. They're not gonna write something that might get them in trouble. They're afraid of what Moxley might write. They're not they know the Iconics are gonna play it safe.
Because Moxley has no filter.
Yeah, Moxley has no filter. Thank you, Brandon.
You see them have their promos on Raw and SmackDown, and then it's crickets. We don't care.
The Iconics work. The Iconics are PG, maybe to a light PG-13. Moxley is very hard PG-13 to R.
And maybe if you give him the right material, X.
People said that they're entertaining. So you saying two white, loud girls are entertaining?
You gotta be joking me.
That's No, that's not entertaining. That's like
That definitely isn't entertaining. And also, that kind of steals from Babs, which was a movie about two loud black women.
that's try hard. That's try hard shit.
Very try hard.
I'd rather take Charlotte over shouting promos over these two.
I feel like they want. I feel like they want to be the New Day. I feel like they want to be the New Day.
Girl.
They might be.
They really do. I ain't even gonna lie. They really do. They are really trying to be the New Day.
No,
It ain't
no,
working.
ma'am. Not even on their best day, they could never touch the candle of the New Day.
Exactly.
Not even on the New Day's worst day.
Because the New Day actually have something they don't, and that is charisma.
In ring talent.
Think about it. The charisma of Biggie Langston, Xavier Woods, and the WWE champion,
The New
Kofi
Day,
Kingston.
The New
But
Day
here's, like-
is comedy wrestling done right.
But here's my thing. I think the Iconics
It's like that.
done wrong.
Here's my unpopular opinion. I think the Iconics
It's
do have charisma. I think they do have charisma.
It's like they
but-
took notes from Yano.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think they do have charisma, but Biggie Langston, just him alone, he has more charisma than them combined.
They don't have charisma right now. They just there. That's it. They're there.
Oh, their promos are.
That's not even like Cliff. What you see as charisma, I see as corny.
I mean, charisma can.
Like, bro, let's just be real. These two broads are corny.
I'm not gonna compare it to John Cena. Hell no. But I mean, charisma can be corny. But yeah.
No.
Dude, I take Cena at his worst over these two.
They're dry mac and cheese
Oh.
with no seasoning.
Not dry mac and cheese.
Well, I mean, do you really
That's
see
just,
mac and cheese?
that's just unfair.
Or is it macaroni without the cheese?
Ugh, I mean, that place is just
Just macaroni.
Like, why would you
With no
do that?
salt, no
Oh,
seasoning,
no
no
salt.
milk.
With no
The Kraft mac and cheese. That's them.
Okay, why not be disrespecting Kraft like that?
Kraft mac and cheese is good. Shut up.
Because you want better mac
It's
and
good
cheese.
when it's cooked right.
Exactly. That's all
the
it
mac and-
depends on. You gotta cook
That's
it.
the mac and cheese you take out when you just like you have nothing else.
That's the pre-made mac and cheese that your store has for $3. No. I got one. Kid Cuisine mac and cheese.
Oh, okay. That's the
Oh.
Iconics. That's the Iconics.
Yeah, that is them.
That's the one.
If you guys remember Kid Cuisine with Little Penguin, you know.
Yeah. And
Oh boy, I used to have those for lunch. Oh
me
dear.
too.
Oh. Lunchables better than Kid Cuisine. Don't at me.
I don't even like Lunchables.
Dead ass.
So yeah, it's I hate to say it too.
I don't. Yo, these food is trash. If you're fans of them, I have to question your fandom.
Billy is the worst women's
Billy,
wrestler on the
Look,
main roster right now.
Peyton is one thing. Like Peyton is merely meh. Billy Kay is one of the worst professional wrestlers.
Peyton crosses the line of mediocre. Billy is just garbage.
Billy is one of the worst professional wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. Maybe the worst professional wrestler I've seen in the past 5 years. She's that bad.
Debate. Are they worse?
She's
than Alexa?
almost as bad as Hogan.
Are they worse than Alexa Bliss?
Yes. Well, no. Peyton Royce isn't.
Yes.
Billy Kay is. Peyton Royce is not. Billy Kay is.
Jesus.
If we're talking strictly in ring, Peyton Royce is better, but Billy Kay. Oh.
Yeah, because at least Alexa Bliss had that freaking moonsault.
I have gifs of Billy
And
Kay.
that's all I can remember.
I have gifs of Billy Kay selling that have to be seen to believe.
The Ember Moon.
No,
Eclipse.
not even that. The Carmella one, the Lana one. I mean,
The Lana one. Oh God, the Lana one. Oh,
you
God.
have to see these to believe these.
Wait, the Ember Moon one. You're talking about when she first the Eclipse?
The debut.
Yep.
Yeah, where she bumped her.
I actually liked her son on that.
No, because she bumped her. Because she took an ass bump. She didn't even take a flat that bump. flat back bomb.
No, she took it, spun around and fell, didn't she?
But then she fell on her ass. She didn't even take a flat back bomb.
Oh, okay.
Right. I mean, I like the spin. The spin isn't the problem. It's the way she bumped. It was just garbage.
Like it's a landing.
Yeah, the landing was. That Peyton Royce sells the Eclipse like woo! Like Peyton Royce is the one that sells the Eclipse like crazy.
I'm still saying the best one who sold the Eclipse was Mickey James because
Mickey James, man, he just that was amazing. Her and I'll think of the name. I know there's another one. Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's really sold it.
Can we get those two? On SmackDown TV.
Oh, we need Liv, dude. Liv Morgan had a huge ass sign in the front row that one SmackDown. So Liv Morgan, she's kind of getting over on social media, unlike the Iconic. And yeah, I was wrong about Liv Morgan. She's amazing. I love her.
Yes. So after that we have what else happened on Oh yeah, the electric chair by Sami Zayn.
Oh, I was so worried at first. Yo,
hang on. I just like to point out that little girl was about to cut the best promo of the year.
She was about to.
Kayla had to take the mic. It was like, bro.
We were gonna get a pipe bomb that would make CM Punk.
She was about to drop that pipe.
That was gonna be a pipe bomb that would make CM Punk weak.
Tell us about El Generico and the Orphans.
Wait, Brent, tell us about what, Brent?
Tell us about El Generico and the Orphans.
Oh no, she's gonna give
Wait,
away.
I thought Kevin Steen murdered El Generico and burnt the orphanage down.
I mean, he did. That's a fact. Shut up, Brandon.
You are secretly El Generico. Admit it.
If that girl says
I would have said that.
If that girl says you faked El Generico's death, I'd be done. You faked his death.
He looks like someone.
He's alive. He's alive, and he's coming to get you, Sammy.
Dude, she probably watched Ring of Honor. She probably knew what was up.
Dude, if you had to put me in that segment, I would have either brought up El Generico, or I just would have took the mic and was like, "What's up, Big Larry?"
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black. He's black.
Oh my God! And then he had me say that ass to pretend to be black.
And failed miserably.
What? I wonder what he actually thinks of that gimmick. Like,
Dude, that has to be like Goldust thinking of the Black Rain gimmick. Anyone brings up Big Larry, he's gonna block them. It's like, no, get that shit out of here. I was young. I was stupid.
I was just.
I needed the money.
I was just starting out.
So yeah, that electric chair segment was stupid until the last line.
He's like, you guys gonna ask me about AEW? He's like,
which apparently the reports confirm. Like he was told to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
And yet they
shut up, Ryan Satin, and all you other marks that say they wasn't supposed to say it.
So Vince McMahon,
man.
So in other words, Vince McMahon is a moron because he's like, oh, we're gonna give this shout out to kind of like, I don't know, troll the marks. But then he realizes, oh wait, everyone's searching AEW. Oh wait, the searches went up after Sammy said it. Oh shit, we just gave him a free plug. Cut it from the YouTube version. Cut it, damn it.
And so meanwhile, someone just looks at him, just like, you stupid fucking old man. How you suck at business.
How do you? This is not the one thing he's supposed to be good at. Isn't that the one part of wrestling that Vince is actually good at? Is the business side? Oh man. So yeah, that was a thing. I mean, at first I thought, oh wait, someone's gonna get electrocuted for ratings. Okay.
We dead ass stuff that too.
Like, wow, this is how we're gonna respond to AEW. We're gonna electrocute.
In Vince's own words, it's good shit.
Which,
this is good shit.
The day after Double or Nothing, what did he on his social media do?
Oh, let's take a look back at the failed relaunch of WCW in 2001.
Oh yeah! Wow!
They basically indirectly called AEW a failed relaunch of WCW.
I mean, they pretty much are.
I mean, they're not
I
failed
mean,
yet.
I wouldn't say that just yet.
Not yet.
Like, I'm not gonna say. I'm not. Go ahead.
The way they just like keep throwing, like they're just throwing shots. Like I'm just gonna have to look at them right now. They're just trying to be like competitions. Like
I mean, they
nah,
haven't
ain't
had a
gonna
finger
happen.
poke. Of
Yeah, I agree.
yet,
They
so-
do need to cut out with the shot with them throwing all the shots. They do need to cut that out.
I mean, they have.
But I'm hoping that was just a one night thing,
It was cute.
and they got the head boosted up, and they went to just those shots.
It was cute and all, but yeah, we got it.
I mean, hey, they haven't had a finger of doom spot. They haven't had Ali Khan. They haven't had.
They haven't had Jeff Jarrett.
They haven't had Khan come out and cut a shoot promo.
No, they haven't had Jeff Jarrett. That's it. If they bring in Jeff Jarrett, that's when they die.
What if they bring in Hogan?
Don't bring in Hogan either.
Oh hell no! That was the first death cell of TNA.
That's not Cody Rhodes the character. That's Cody Reynolds the man.
I mean, hey, it's a good sign that he banned Vince Russo. So hey, maybe.
That was rule number one. Do not bring in Russo. And AEW's like, we already got that covered. He's banned.
Tony Khan's like, oh, it's already in rule section C, rule 10.
That's not Tony Khan the character. That's Tony Khan the man. Comes out and cuts a shoot promo on Cody. Then Cody comes out and cuts a shoot promo.
All right, we get it. We get it.
Yes, we get it. Tony Khan didn't follow the script. What will happen next on Nitro? But yes, what else did we? Oh, we got the main event was it Seth Rollins and
Sammy versus Seth, because eventually Sammy started talking about Seth. He started talking about how he didn't really need to go after the Universal title, and for some reason that prompted Seth to come out.
Seth Rollins just. Why does Seth hate everyone on the show? Like, why do you have to spoil all the fun?
Why is Seth so dumb?
Yeah. He's such an idiot. You're not helping. I will say though, the match Sammy and Seth had was great.
Did not take away, like, did she just not like tell you like sit back down or something? Like,
I swear, just like, yo, Becky, like Becky just needs to handcuff this man to a chair or something.
Like, sit down.
Like, bro, you ruined Brock's cash in. Then you messed around and went out there and ruined the Sammy segment. Like, bro, no one asked you to show up.
Becky's like, you're embarrassing me, Seth. God.
He's like, dude, you're freaking embarrassing me out here, man. I got a reputation to uphold.
This is ruining my stock. This is ruining the man's stock.
Like, bro, my stock, I like you and all, but my stock has been dropping ever since we confirmed our relationship. You need to get it together.
You're hot and I love you and all, but when my stock drops, you drop.
That's why he's like, you need to get it together.
and Seth is like, yes, man. Yes, man. What's my punishment tonight? We'll talk about that later.
You talk about that when we get back home.
I mean, the match is good. It's really good.
Really good match.
Yeah. Yes. I've never disappoint.
And you know who also never disappoints? Kofi Kingston, the mid-card champion. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, it is confirmed that at Super Showdown, the Saudi Arabia show, that Seth Rollins will defend his title against Baron Corbin.
Oh yes, big
God, I forgot about this.
The man that defeated Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm happy about this because they're getting this match out of the way of the show that I'm not going to watch.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they're confirmed to face each other at Extreme Rules too.
No. This is one and done. No.
Yeah, I think in a tables match.
What the? Wait, no. Those matches suck.
Yo, man, tables matches are garbage. The only time people are excited for tables is in a TLC match.
See, this is one of the things. This is the fans' fault. The fans are to blame for the tables match because if you guys didn't love tables so fucking much, maybe they wouldn't have made it a match.
This is why I think Seth Rollins is gonna have a very dry title reign because he's gonna face Baron first, then he's gonna face Drew. I mean, that's gonna be a good match and all, but I mean, I don't have much faith in that feud.
But
Yeah,
like I said, man, I love my man Zeus and all, but this run has not been it.
Bray Wyatt.
Hey guys.
But again, Bray might not be coming sometime soon because again, like here's the thing, like right after JoJo had her baby, she ended up having that medical condition.
Oh, so it might be after SummerSlam.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I don't know if JoJo's out of the hospital yet. So.
Right. Yeah. You're right.
Hey guys, instead of watching Super Showdown, you guys should watch Super She-Down.
We get it, Brandon.
I
mean, the show.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm also gonna watch BOSJ because I still have not fucking caught up yet.
Dude, what is up with that?
Bingo ran. Oh wait, should I spoil it?
Work. It's work. Running an MK11 and me being lazy.
Well, I mean, someone spoiled it in the chat because.
Cut two of those.
Tell me what to do. Don't you tell me what to do, sir. I am rich.
No, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying someone else spoiled it. It's like I'm asking you, should I tell you what happened?
Oh no, I know what happened.
Oh, Bingo ran the gauntlet.
Okay,
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll get back to it. You talking about SmackDown?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bailey versus,
see, we can never talk about fun things in Aces, bro.
Yeah.
Bailey versus Lacey Evans. Very good match.
It was a little sloppy.
Yeah, very good match. I have one question.
What?
What the hell is Lacey Evans facing Bailey?
I think it's a continue from last week because we had Lacey Evans, Charlotte versus Bailey, Becky Lynch, and it's more of the story of that Charlotte has issues with Bailey, but they don't want to do Bailey versus Charlotte again, and you don't want anyone that like an Ember Moon or Liv Morgan or a Mickey James to just come out of the catering and automatically lose to Bailey. So I mean, I'm fine with it. I do want the other women to be used, but I don't want them to just be used, just be taking L to Bailey. So that's my thing.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm just fine with it. So yeah. And
that's what I didn't like about the Riot Squad losing to Becky that one time. It's like, hey, at this point, you might as well just have them do nothing. Then. And
then you had Mandy Rose facing Carmella, so they had their own thing, and so yeah.
Andy's not ready.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So Bailey versus Lacey Evans, they had a segment between Lacey and Charlotte. They had a team time with Flair and Class, talking about how they took down Becky and how they're going to send Bailey back to the kiddie pool.
They replaced Becky Lynch in the tea time with Lacey Evans. How dry that
dude! Did you see Charlotte's face through that entire segment? She's like, "You are not Becky Lynch," and I don't like it.
Dude, one of those photos of just Lacey sipping the tea and Charlotte.
Like shit.
Like Charlotte's sipping the tea and Lacey just pointing at something like unapprovingly. That's one of the best images of this year. Don't even ask me. That's just beautiful. Charlotte's suit alone. Like, firing.
I have to ask, I gotta ask. Like, Charlotte, why did you even come out in the hills? You were just gonna take them holes off and you were gonna boot Lacey in the face?
She big booted Lacey in the face with her bare feet. Matt Riddle would be proud.
Andrade's like, well, I'm not sucking on nose tonight. And there's my one per podcast.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you filled your quota. Congratulations.
I will say this, and it's a controversial opinion, and it's not even because of bias of anything, but since her performance from Evolution to now, I would say across all three brands, Bailey is the best female wrestler right now in the company.
Are you sure you're not saying that because you're using her as a proxy for Sasha?
No, it's not even that. I'm just saying since Evolution, from her performance in the Rumble, from the performance she had against Ronda at WrestleMania, while from her performances while Sasha was hurt before Elimination Chamber, at Chamber, Fastlane, Mania, Money in the Bank till now, Bayley has had an amazing, consistent run as a wrestler.
That, across
Yeah,
all
you're not
boards.
wrong.
But I mean, to me, it's like it's between. We know it's between two people. We know that.
It's her right now.
Well, no, it's between
She
two
has
people.
not. Who?
Becky. Obviously. If we're going across all.
I'm just saying in the ring look, Becky is overall the bigger star, but Bayley is overall the better across the board. She's the better wrestler.
Like if we're talking strictly in ring, I'll go Bayley. Yes.
Across the board, Raw, SmackDown, NXT is her.
Right, but okay, so we're counting just in ring, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That's what I said. Better in ring wrestler.
Yes, I'll give you that. As the total package, though, it's yeah.
Yeah.
But even as a total package, Bayley's getting there. Her promos have gotten better. Her promos are actually now getting a lot better.
It's not just she's all hugs and nice anymore. No, she's about just showing up.
Showing up, showing out.
Yo, like Bayley is just done with everyone's shit.
Yes, and it's beautiful. Yeah, and even in ring, like Becky's close because Becky is a good wrestler, and people don't. Again, it's just because she's not unathletic. Apparently being athletic means you're a good wrestler.
She's just more the technical side. That's her style.
Exactly.
She's just not flip. She's not gonna be flip. Just because you're flippy shit, that doesn't make you a good wrestler.
Your vertical leap does not make it helps.
I mean, I feel like Ricochet has something to say about that, but
Look, I mean
yes,
well, see, that's just Ricochet.
That's just Ricochet.
That's Ricochet, but I'm just saying, Alexa Bliss was doing flips and shit, and look what happened.
God damn it! Speaking of which, we forgot to talk about Ricochet.
Yeah, we forgot the Ricochet Cesaro match.
We forgot about that match. Good lord, that
Sorry,
match.
but I don't care about men's wrestling all that much.
You even said that match.
Oh, you ain't excited for that match? You know it.
You love that match.
It was good, but I'm just saying I could forget about it in a dime.
That freaking uppercut, though.
That's because you're high maintenance.
Dude,
you know I'm not wrong.
That uppercut was nuts.
So whatever.
I mean, you're not wrong, but she doesn't care, and that's fine. I mean, hey. Women's wrestling is better overall. I mean, she ain't wrong about that.
I mean, considering there's at least 7 or 8 promotions based around women's wrestling alone,
Yeah, Bayley is amazing. Bayley,
you're not wrong. Yeah, you're definitely
killing it.
But yeah, that match was good.
It was a little bit sloppy, though, I will say. Like, they had some moments. And I think you even said the Becky Lacey match kind of... It's close.
No, I'm just saying, like, Lacey, she's getting there. She's just not...
Yeah. But again, they just started pushing her, so this is, like, expected.
Yeah. And it ended with Bayley doing basically Charlotte's way up to Lacey Evans because Charlotte tried to interfere. It backfired on her.
And Charlotte's looking at Bayley's like, how dare!
The Queen strikes again.
Bayley fought off 2 blondes, and then the blonde attacked the other blonde, and then the other blonde big booed the other blonde. So it's like, oh my god, oh my god.
With her barefoot.
Oh my god, it's over already. The partnership is over.
We love a selfless queen.
Let's be honest, it wasn't really a partnership. It was just a means to an end.
Okay, so we got to talk about it, guys. Charlotte versus Lacey. Who are you guys rooting for? I'm going with Lorena Flair. I'm going with Queen.
I'm going Lorena Flair.
I'm going with Charlotte Gonzalez. Okay, what's her?
Okay. You want me to do it, sir?
Charlotte, Carmen,
Teresa Lopez, Fitzgerald, Almas Flair.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, baby. Woo!
I'm going with Ashley.
That is strictly off memory. Oh my god. So yeah. And I'm guessing Jarvarus picks the electric chair.
No. I'm just not picking anything.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit, watch, and just look.
And try not to make almost jokes. That's your main goal. Yeah.
Exactly, because I still want almost to be a part of Team 1%.
Yes. The Team 1% thing is it's we've had a lot of weird things happen because MJF had to have been the leader of Team 1% at one point outside of you until this.
Oh, he's out of Team 1%.
Wait, what? He's not even in it.
He is indefinitely suspended from Team 1%.
From the Prince comment, yes. Okay, I'll give you that. I just needed the update. I need the update.
Isn't that just an opinion, though?
It's a wrong
Fuck
opinion.
your opinion.
It's a wrong opinion.
You do not disrespect Prince.
You will not.
Shut
No,
your white
we will
ass
not.
up.
We will not.
Yeah, I mean, you can't disrespect the dead. You can't disrespect the dead like that.
Brandon, Team 1% is a very elite group.
Like if he had said it while Prince was alive, we still would have gave him flack for it. We was like, yeah, but that's still your opinion. But you saying that now about a dead dude? Like, come on,
man. It's like saying it's like someone saying Eddie Guerrero. It's like someone saying Eddie Guerrero's overrated. Like, dude, not cool.
Brandon, you've been
Yeah, but
a lot of
that bloody
shit.
If someone said Eddie Guerrero's overrated, that's fighting words.
Asia, what'd you say?
You've been saying a lot of questionable shit lately. I don't want to have to just give you the
How dare you say something so controversial yet so brave?
How dare you questioning what he said when it was clearly wrong? How the fuck?
Hey man, I don't know what you want from me. I'm just standing Charlie Morgan here. That's all I'm about right now.
Then shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I bet Charlie Morgan loves Prince. I bet she loves Prince because she's faultless. Again, Team 1% is a very elite group. You must remember that. We don't just let anyone in.
Maybe I should say Charlie Morgan's overrated. How about that?
No,
No,
she's not. I watched it.
No, wait, let's not get personal here. This is about MJF, not about us.
Both teams just have fun, guys.
Hey,
we would not disrespect Prince.
Hey, don't tell me what to do.
In my house, we would not disrespect Prince. We're gonna listen to some Purple Rain and shut the fuck up.
His name is Prince, and he is funky. Now we will move on. Yes, I quote. So yes, we have.
Then we get to Mandy Rose versus Carmella and
Mandy still sucks.
Oh, Mandy Rose is trash.
And Trigger is still not better than Kenny Omega. Fight.
Her V-Trigger is still better. Oh my god.
No, it's not.
It is not.
It is.
It really isn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tuesday night kind of confirmed it for me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I have seen Kenny Omega fly halfway across the ring, hit someone with his V-Trigger right in the fucking face. Like, dude, no. Hell no.
It is. I'm sorry.
Mandy Rose,
V-Trigger is the best thing going
can
for her.
barely get her knee up.
Asia,
You may say it's the best thing going for her, but it's still it's the best thing going for her, but it's still trash.
You could barely get your dick up, and that's a whole nother story.
I already heard that. That ain't even original, and it's not even.
Oh wait, no, you're not talking to me. You're not talking about me. Never mind.
No.
That was about to be a whole other issue. Never mind. You're not talking about me.
Oh, you're still wrong. Still wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're really not. You really are wrong.
what makes it better than Kenny's?
Well, damn, Cliff, if you can't get it up, man, I got a friend who.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Man. I swear, I'm good.
Asia, what makes it better than Kenny's? You've been saying it.
Are you sure I can get you a discount?
The execution of it.
Maybe for when I'm 50, then we can talk. Once I get to Jerry Lawler age,
Then it'll take 2 more days then.
I feel like I finally realized that Mandy is not in the place that she should be right now. She doesn't come out to reaction. Because I always wonder why they have not put the title on her yet.
Because
she's been on the main roster for 2 years now, and it's like
ready. She's not ready. It'd be one thing if she got heat, but she doesn't even get heat.
She doesn't get heat. She's pretty. So that's a good thing for her. She came for Total Divas, which is a good thing for her.
Yes, because Mandy Rose is the only woman on the roster that's pretty.
Right, but I'm saying...
Like honestly, Mandy Rose's main claim to fame is being the runner-up to Tough Enough. And the female who won Tough Enough got released.
She would have been out if it wasn't for Miz being horny.
She fit that Vince thing, being blonde and pretty. You would think she'd be in Alexa Bliss for right now.
Charlotte at least gets reaction. Lacey Evans at least gets
right, because we were thinking she was going to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Thank God Bailey showed up and threw her off the ladder.
You
Thank
would
God.
think
Thank
she
you,
would have
Bailey.
been in an Alexa Bliss role in which she's getting a big push.
At least
right
Alexa
now
Bliss
and
can
being
cut At least Alexa can cut a promo.
Yeah, like she's not even good at. She's kind of robotic at that.
Yes. She literally the
Bro,
best thing about
like
her
the
is funny.
backstage segment she had with Ember Moon. Like the backstage segment she had with Ember Moon. Like, bro, that was trash.
The only thing that's going to get a reaction of this Mandy Sonya thing is if Sonya turns on her. That's the only thing that's going to get a reaction because the best thing Mandy has going for her is Sonya Deville. Period.
And her in-ring work, while I do still praise her V-trigger and all that, it's just like,
for some reason.
Look, it's still good. Fuck you.
I had to say it.
It's
like,
good.
I'm not saying it's bad.
It just ain't. It ain't.
But her in-ring work is just not clicking right now. I don't know why it's not. It's just not.
She has. Well, actually, I was gonna say she has a good finisher, but she actually has Ciampa's finisher.
She has a good moveset. A very good
You have a
moveset.
good move. You have a good moveset.
Yeah.
It's just if you perform it correctly.
Right.
And if you tell a story.
Well, hang on, Cliff. Hang on, Cliff. I just noticed that. Like, yeah, that is the fairy tale ending, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
it is, dude.
It is.
I always thought it was the freaking Angel's Wings.
Well, it is, but like the Angel's Wings and Fairy Tale Ending is basically the same move. I mean, I think the difference is Ciampa gets him like a little higher up. But it's basically the same
No,
move.
I think Ciampa just gets him up, just stands there and then drops him. Daniels picks him up, moves him around, and then drops him.
Okay, well, okay, yeah, because Mandy doesn't do the spin; she just drops him.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. But yeah, like she, like if stuff was coming together for her, if she was getting reactions, if she was like Eva Marie, because Eva Marie got heat.
Yeah, Eva Marie, she got heat because everyone just it's like,
especially in NXT.
It's weird. It's really weird right now.
They just don't care.
And you would think even without that, without the heat, without her not being good in the ring right now, they would still push her. Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, Jinder Mahal got no reactions, and they gave him the title.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact like there are a lot of blondes in the company that look better.
Alexa Bliss right now is on the sidelines. Lacey Evans, while she might get a title opportunity in the future against Becky Lynch, she's not gonna be like champion off the bat. Charlotte Flair might not be in a title hunt anytime soon.
Natalia.
Well, I was gonna say like there are a lot of blondes in the company that look better than Mandy and are better.
Say it, Asia. Say it, Asia.
Fuck Natalia.
Thank you.
Oh, but she has cats.
Man, Tyson doesn't even want to do that anymore.
Those are Tyson's cats, and you know it.
Right, but what I'm saying is that you would think they would like, cause they somewhat put in stock in her, but at the same time, it's like.
By the way, Asia muted Natalia on Twitter. That's how bad it got.
Fuck her.
She's so tired of it.
She was the first wrestler I muted on fucking Twitter before Nia Jax. That's like, fuck you.
That's historic.
I didn't even give a fuck. It was her birthday. I'm glad she was on Raw.
Like, I'll mute.
Yeah, Jarvarus?
Like, the only time we felt bad for that, it was when her pops took that fall and unfortunately passed away. That's it. And after that, about a month after that, we was like, oh, yeah.
I mean,
Natalia.
I mean, he dresses a Klansman, so I don't care about his death, but I felt bad for Natty.
Fuck Natalia.
Yes. But yeah, there's really not any other blondes. I mean, Carmella just became a blonde again, but she's doing the stuff with R-Truth.
Yeah. Which, by the way, thank God, R-Truth is
now
I got so scared.
Elias, we're fighting. Elias, we are fighting, sir. How dare you? How dare you? Try.
See, I wouldn't even blame Elias. I blame Shane McMahon.
Well, fuck Shane.
Nobody gave a rat's ass about your appreciation night.
Yeah, look, you're the good.
And then you got all triggered when Truth showed up. Excuse me, but Truth is busy trying to run it for his life because it's got the entire locker room coming after him.
You can only run in the woods so long until they find you, man.
No, I just thought it was something about R-Truth. So this title, the way the title is being treated right now, he's been doing all the comedy stuff. What if at some point he pulls a Miz and decides to really take it seriously? Really takes it seriously.
You really want to heal our truth, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Look, man, we are never getting Heal Our Truth again. Heal Our Truth died when that stupid kid threw the soda in his face at Capital Punishment.
When you said the stupid kid, I was thinking little Jimmy, but
Do you guys remember Capital Punishment? That was a thing.
I do because of that. Because my favorite match from that show was actually Ray versus Punk.
I'd rather not, and can we not talk about this pay-per-view? Good God, no, stop.
Y'all remember Capital Punishment?
Shut the fuck up.
got himself.
God damn it.
Man, it had some decent matches on it.
So, yeah, and then, let's see, Kofi Kingston. He faces Kevin Owens. Good match. Really good match. How can people still say that Kofi is a mid-champion? What the fuck is wrong with you, ho?
Because mortals are stupid.
But yet Kenny Omega wasn't a
Again, Asian,
mid-champion.
because mortals are stupid.
Despite doing comedy shit, DX, Shawn Michaels, Triple H wasn't mid-champions despite the fact they were doing comedy shit. What the fuck do you mean by mid-champion? If anything, Johnny Gargano is in NXT. He's a mid-champion.
I'm sorry it took me this long, but I didn't realize we got a question. Dominic Adams just said, quick question. When will Asia and Cliff admit to Sasha and Becky being utterly inferior to Triple Crown Bailey Blue Belt?
What? That's our question.
Yeah, this is for us, Asia. He's basically saying Bailey is superior to Becky and Sasha. No. Team Bay for life.
Say that one more time so I can hear it.
Okay, the whole question?
Yes.
Quick question. When will Asia and Cliff admit to Sasha and Becky being utterly inferior to Triple Crown Bailey Blue Belt?
I mean,
No.
Bay for life.
Well, I mean, Becky.
No.
Well, I mean,
Team
Becky
Bay for life.
won belt right now, and Sasha isn't even in the company currently. So, I mean, is it really fair?
Sasha is about to do Max Sam right now.
Damn right. And Becky is on top of the goddamn world and is the number one merch seller still to this day. So, get it.
Yeah. Sasha's doing Maximum is looking good.
Oh, yes. Oh.
And who was that pitiful mortal who said Sasha Banks looked like a horse?
Oh, that's been a thing, and that should never have been a thing. You are dumb.
That started in like 2014.
It was just dumb.
Freaking, I am saying so sick and tired of you mortals. Just,
Speaking of which, yeah, hoes gonna have to apologize to Sasha Banks.
Hashtag apologize.
Not even Sasha Banks. Y'all owe Mercedes Casaronado an apology.
Y'all should apologize to her because, again, she was right. Look how they treated these women's tag titles and how they treated her for the past 4 years. But y'all want to give her shit for fucking leaving when she has not officially said one word on her status with the company. She has not said whether she is leaving or whether she is staying. We just go based our opinions on dirt sheets, but y'all want to drag her for her leaving, potentially leaving, but y'all want to praise the Revival if they want to leave, or y'all praise John Moxley, y'all praise CM Punk for going on that podcast years ago and trashing the company. Y'all praise all these other white wrestlers. Y'all praise Luke Harper. Y'all praise Hideo Itami. Y'all praise all these other wrestlers, but y'all want to drag Sasha Banks.
I just want to say this: Sasha Banks has said nothing. The most she's done wrestling related is liking AEW tweets, and that's it.
Which is, the only reason she's doing that is just to be petty and or support the company because her friends are there.
And then the women's wrestlers like Awesome Kong and stuff like that. She's a wrestling fan, guys.
And that and she knows when she does it, a lot of people are going to get upset about it.
Exactly. And also, she just loves watching wrestling.
Dude,
she watches New Japan on the regular. She watches everything.
Chances are Sasha watched Double or Nothing.
She did.
She did. Yeah, she did. She was live tweeting.
She live tweeted during it.
She was tweeting about it. She was tweeting about it.
Because she's a fan of wrestling.
So it just frustrates me how she gets the shit. She gets painted throughout Dogwood, but I'm supposed to support your fave if your fave leave the company and all that shit when it, like, oh, she had a bad attitude. Oh, well, who cares if she had a bad attitude? Despite her attitude, she knows that she should be treated better.
I mean, considering one of my faves isn't even.
You know who else they said that about, Asia? Tessa Blanchard.
Like, just like, come the fuck on. Like, what the fuck? And so, yeah. Also, remember that thing I told you about, Cliff? That Sasha was supposed to have? Well, going off what Dave Meltzer said, and usually we don't take his word for it, but Sasha Banks had a meeting with Vince a couple of days ago, and coming from him, things are in good terms right now.
It was a vacation.
And we, quote unquote, we should expect to see her sometime during the summer, but nothing is official yet.
Exactly. And everyone, like, yeah, you told me, like, this meeting was supposed to happen. It happened. Yeah, they're on good terms.
Mm-hmm.
And since that came out, the Becky Sasha rumors and just speculation have been out the ass today.
Becky,
because the wrestling gods have answered me. That's my biggest. I'm sorry. Half of me was like, okay.
I'm still waiting on the apology.
I mean, I'm not. Look, I never insulted Sasha Banks. I never insulted her once.
No, not from anybody on this podcast. I'm saying I'm still waiting for the apology from these dirt sheets.
Oh yeah, they need to fucking apologize. Ryan Satin, get your ass in here and fucking apologize.
That's straight up. That's straight up loud on this woman's name.
No. One of them like used my Tumblr post.
Brad.
No,
I'm calling his name out because I don't. Brad Shepard. His name is Brad Shepard. You're a bitch.
He
blocked me and Asia on the same day.
Well, block me too, because I don't want to see your tweets anyway.
Sasha liked a couple of weeks ago to fit his narrative that Sasha and Alexa needed to be split up after WrestleMania because we all know Sasha and Alexa, they don't like each other. Anyone could report that shit. But he tried to make it like, oh, Sasha and Alexa, they fought backstage after WrestleMania and that they need to be split up.
An unprofessional person, and she was crying on the floor. She's such a cry. You don't know shit, dude. You really don't know shit. Shut up.
If that's the case, why would they keep Sasha and Alexa on the same brand?
Stop lying on this woman's name.
If Sasha comes back, why would they?
And plus, didn't Billy and Peyton come out and say, like, no, they weren't crying on the floor. They were hanging out with us.
The Iconics themselves said this. Everyone has said this. Kathy Kelly
said it.
herself has mentioned it.
Like, kind of
people just, again, these foolish mortals refuse to believe it.
Who have had a vendetta against Sasha Banks for the longest time for some.
But I find it funny they spun these lies now. But if Sasha does leave the company and she want to go on the interview, these would be the same motherfuckers who want to jump for the story, and they would be trying to reach out to Sasha Banks. So why are you spreading these lies about her, knowing that there's an opportunity for you to grab the buzz for when she wants to do a shoot interview on this company? Why are you trashing her name now?
For clicks.
For clicks.
For clicks.
When you can get more clicks.
No, because they want to make their own narrative so that people can look at them and be like, oh, he knows it, he gets it, he's a genius, he has the insights. Like,
you don't have more clicks after having an interview with her when she leaves this company. So why would you trash her name now?
These are the people that want to create drama for fucking clips. That's simple as that. And Sasha and people.
Asia, you need to stop trying to look for logic when these foolish mortals do something stupid.
They know that people for some reason don't like Sasha Banks. So when something like this happens, they want to fucking like make a narrative to like appeal to the people that don't like Sasha to give them a reason to be like, oh yeah, Sasha Banks is unprofessional. Sasha Banks is this and that. When they're making up bullshit out of their ass. It's dumb.
At this point, I'm done calling y'all retarded. I'm just gonna call y'all what y'all are. Mortals. Foolish, repugnant mortals.
It's like what the fuck?
There's a level of attention seeking. There's a level of desperation.
And it's not even that y'all trying to trash on Sasha Banks. Y'all try to trash on Bailey too. Like, what the fuck Bailey do? I'm get
Yeah.
Sasha to an extent because again, Sasha has an issue with stalker fans, and somehow that translates to Sasha not liking her fans, and then Sasha she broke Alexa's nose, even though y'all did not care about her breaking Alexa's nose until
Seth
Alexa
Rollins,
became a big
Even
star.
though she didn't break her nose, she didn't break Alexa's nose.
And in regards to the fans thing, Seth Rollins said the exact same stuff, and everyone wanted to clap hands for him.
And as Sasha, she's egotistical and she wants the division revolve around her.
But again, when Seth Rollins said
she knows her worth.
She knows her worth, and she wants women's wrestling booking to be better. You dumb bitch.
Like she called herself the greatest women's wrestler in the world. Like why shouldn't she? Why should she? Why
you always call yourself the best if you value
anyone?
Shouldn't anyone call themselves the best? Like,
I mean, CM Punk came out every week and called himself the best in the world.
Aren't you in this business to be the best?
Apparently not.
How dare she have confidence? Like, I don't know. Maybe she's also one of the few wrestlers that actually are one of the best in the world because she can back it up. Again, people hating on Sasha for no reason, trying to find shit to hate on her for when it's not there. Typical day that ends in Y. These people have no lives. These people need to jump off a cliff, and I will piss on the graves when they die. Anyways.
Yeah, these foolish mortals continue to give me reasons why Zamasu was right.
He's always been right. It's just everything's further confirming it. But yeah, Sasha versus Becky might happen, and a certain someone, Becky Lynch, decided to add fuel to the fire today.
Becky, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
No, I want it. Bring that challenge on, baby.
You're the man, but let's remember you have not beaten Sasha Banks 1-on-1.
Dude, Becky.
Becky's like, look, I'm trying to change that. I want this smoke real quick.
I mean, again, that was not the man. That was the last kicker or the lackey of Sasha Banks. This is a different animal.
Girl.
If she ever shows up again, I'm going to wreck her mind and mangle her body. Simple as that. Bring it, baby. Bring it.
Girl, you do not want to. You don't want to wake up that beast.
Hey, look, Sasha may be the boss and all, but that don't mean nothing to the man.
It don't mean shit to the man. She made it at WrestleMania, got 2 belts, man. She can do anything. And you know what? Becky needs a challenge, and she wants a challenge.
She's the first and quite frankly, the only woman to pin Ronda Rousey.
Girl, you trying to box with God.
The man is far and willing. The man is ready and willing.
But are her arms too short, though?
Yes, they are.
Look at those arms.
Yes, they are.
They are. No.
I mean, she did take a shot from Nia Jax, got right back up and started whooping ass. So
I mean,
that'd be the case. I want Sasha to call Bailey I want Sasha to call Becky a punk ass bitch. I want Becky to be like, it's so cool to swear.
Sasha has all the smoke.
Remember that?
Because remember,
Becky's ready to take it. She's ready to take all the smoke and blow it right back in there.
Sasha was the one that made Becky at NXT TakeOver unstoppable. That was her. She did that.
Or did Becky make herself? Did Becky break away from Sasha, become a star on her own, and become the man? Again, it was a different time, and now. It's a different time. This is a new animal. This is a different animal.
Yes, and it'll be a different animal when Sasha comes back.
I'm just gonna say,
Sasha has nothing to lose at this point. Becky
you also got ring rust. You got ring rust to take consideration of.
Sasha has nothing to lose. Becky has everything to lose. Because Becky has became everything that she was trying to fight against.
And I literally said that. I actually scripted out that promo. Yeah, like Sasha should come in saying like, Like basically, like the CM Punk promo on John Cena in the contract signing, like you've become what you hate. You're the establishment now. You used to fight against the man, and now you literally are the man. Like you are what you hate.
All Becky has to say is you took your ball and you went home.
Yeah,
And all Sasha had to say is that you use payola, you use sympathy to get these fans to care about you and to get you to WrestleMania. Meanwhile, I
didn't think you say at least I tried.
Like Sasha didn't try. Like
But Becky can just say when things got tough, I stuck it out. I became the man. I wasn't even getting booked on WrestleMania. I was on the pre-show. I was doing all this stuff. I was
like
on
Sasha
TV.
wasn't on the pre-show.
True. Like I was never one of the chosen ones. I didn't even get the Mattel doll at WrestleMania 32. But look where I am now.
Boo-hoo.
But look where I am now. I stuck it out, and I basically, became
and
a strong
Sasha
world.
could say that her match with Ronda Rousey was better than Becky's match with Ronda Rousey.
And Becky can also say, well, who won that match?
Ooh.
On a fluke roll-up. A botch roll-up.
Yeah, Becky does have the one-up on that one because she won.
Exactly.
And it was kind of botchy, and they had
doesn't matter if it was botched. She won. Like that's
don't matter. Win is a win is a win.
A win is a win.
A dub is a dub.
But again, who has beaten who when it comes to one-on-one singles matches? Sasha Banks.
How long ago was that?
Oh no, Sasha's beating Becky. I'm just saying. Yeah. It happened. Like we said, like we've been saying, a dub is a dub.
The last singles match they had was over 3 years ago.
And it still happened, just like WrestleMania
happened. And if we go by every match, when was the last time they saw each other? Mixed match challenge. Who pinned who?
Yes, that happened. But again, singles matches alone.
Okay, I'm just saying what.
I mean, do we really count mixed match challenge? That's kind of non-canon.
For me, it is. But you're right. It really is non-canon.
Meanwhile, this is why I stand Charlie Morgan. I don't have to worry about you.
We get it, ho. Now go to sleep.
We get it. She's a perfect being, and she would choke out my.
See, meanwhile, I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm just sitting back watching y'all go at it and getting my expert input.
I mean, you got your wife, but you got me. Yeah.
See, I don't even have a dog in the fight. My dog's in a different company, so.
Congratulations.
But you keep mentioning
it. Be quiet over there. Ain't nobody got time for y'all little kids.
Yeah, Becky slayed the beast that Sasha couldn't. She slayed Ronda Rousey. And also Becky Lynch slayed the beast that Sasha couldn't in Charlotte Flair too.
And now look at that. Sasha has everything to win, and Becky has everything to lose.
It's gonna be a very exciting time.
Yay.
And it will be war. We can talk about the WWE versus AEW stuff, but the Sasha Becky thing, that'll be war.
I mean,
that's
the
a
fact
war.
That we haven't killed each other yet with Bianca Mia.
No, because I mean, those are our faves, but those are NXT faves. These are like our these are our number one. This is here's the thing. I'll disagree with someone who says Mia sucks. I will fight someone who says Becky sucks. There's a difference.
And I won't say that.
You tell me somebody. If somebody tell me that my wife will suck, I'm taking your kneecaps out.
So this be equivalent, like Jarvarus. If someone said Io sucked, you'd be like, I disagree. I strongly, but whatever. If someone said Mia sucked, you just get the bat.
Exactly. No conversation. Your kneecaps have got to go.
You're not even getting just the bat. You're getting Lucille.
Not even a word coming out. You just walk to your car. Hold on 1 second. Open up the trunk. Get the bat. Walk up. Bam!
Again, you're going full Negan.
Oh man. Yeah, we went. Well, I think it's about time. We went over 3 hours. Is there anything else that we need to talk about at all?
I just want to say one more PSA. Again, guys, tomorrow is Pride.
Yes.
Just please, to all the allies, members of the LGBT community, if you're going out to events, parades, whatever, please be safe. That's the big thing. Please be safe, have fun, enjoy yourselves. Again, concerning the Saudi show, Pro Wrestling Eve is doing a live stream on their Facebook on the 7th. Go
And-
watch that. It's free.
So you can give them money that isn't blood money.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
I have two quick PSAs. First one is to all these ignorant mortals who keep passing these abortion laws. All of you need to die slow, painful deaths. Each and every one of you.
Oh shit, Dominic did say so. Oh, sorry. I'll let you do your second one, and then I got it.
Oh, and the second one, just got Mortal Kombat just posted just posted the trailer for the combat pack. Shang Tsung, Sindel, Nightwolf, and freaking Spawn.
Dude, not only that, no, not only
time
that.
they brought Spawn.
Not only that, it looks like Shang Tsung can actually turn into Rain. We might get Rain.
He turns into Rain, Ermac, and Reptile.
dude, Shang
And
Tsung-
yeah, the three combatants that are not in the game. So it's like technically Shang Tsung is like a 4-pack DLC kind of.
dude, Shang Tsung doesn't care. Dude, his
And Smoke.
Oh, and Smoke, yes.
his combos are nuts.
If only we had tag team combat back so we can get Noob and Smoke together. Why do they? I don't know why.
But yeah, those are my two PSAs.
Why did they ever take away from tag team combat? I never understood that.
So yeah, again.
Just pointing out the guy who played Shang Tsung in the movie is playing Shang Tsung in the game. His voice in Shang Tsung in the game.
It's the best. It's the best.
Got his likeness and everything.
So yeah,
Amazing.
again, guys, to reiterate, this weekend, please be safe.
Yeah, be safe. I have no PSA. Asia, do you have anything?
Shut the fuck up.
That's your PSA. Remember, people, shut the fuck up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been episode 42. Both teams have fun. Hey, subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know why you would, but I told you to, so do it. If you like this content somehow, check us out. We've done 42 of these somehow. I don't know how we got to this, but we got there. I also do a few music videos. Check those out every once in a while. It's like every 3 months or so when I feel like it. If I ever tell you I'm going to do a music video, it probably means I won't. I'll probably forget. But yeah, just subscribe. Our Twitters are in the description below. And I'm not going to waste you guys' time that much more. You guys have fun. Team Petty Asshole out. TPA recognized. Bitches. Oh, wrong button.